now.
No, Bratz always has done that. Don't start. You're wrong already. They're not ripping off people. They do inspired homages to dolls.
4 o'clock.
I have a feeling I have to maybe research it. It's already recording. I'm waiting for the minute, but I don't think that's what it was. It's I don't think that's correct verbiage to use, and especially if you say it on the internet, you have to say allegedly.
Allegedly,
because you're going to get sued. Not me. You're going to get sued. I'm not the one saying it. Because I have a feeling, because especially like the little Britney one, I'm sure there was some licensing behind it. You can't just do that one for one. But those dolls that they got sued for, they're not modeled after anybody. They're just inspiration of different things, and they just said, oh, we can try to. That's what I think happened. I don't know, but
that really looks like the person.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
really well. They did a really good job there.
You go ahead, Tim. Get us started.
Hello, everyone. I'm Timoteo.
And I'm George.
And welcome to
TGLF.
Timoteo and George, live Friday.
Hello.
Is it Friday or Fridays?
Either one doesn't matter. I like Friday better.
Friday.
Yeah, because we do it one. I guess Fridays works too. So it depends on whatever how your tongue rolls.
Oh.
The S adds a little, to it. So that's fun.
So guess what, everyone? We are back from Austin, humid Texas.
I forgot to post a heads up that we're going to go live today. On YouTube, there's one person.
That's okay.
And on TikTok, there's one person. Screw it. We're going to... Oh, there you go. Kay... No, it's Kay... No, Kay Loves Perfume said, Kay Loves Perfume. Hope you two are having a great day. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, we came. Yeah, you're saying.
Now that I'm off of work, drama.
But you were saying we're back.
Oh yeah, we're back from the humid Austin, Texas.
The National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. If you guys joined us last week, we sat down in the hotel. We couldn't stream from any of the rooms, like the prize room, the souvenir room. But if you want to look at those rooms, you can actually go on our YouTube channel right now and watch our 4-hour length documentary vlog on the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention 2026.
Yeah, there was a lot of security there.
With Timoteo and George. It's a long title for this video.
There was a lot of security there, a lot of older ladies making sure they did their jobs. And, we had to educate them on what vlogging was versus, what was the other one? See, I'm really old. Streaming videos. Because they didn't understand. They thought we were actually doing that. They were coming up to George quite a bit and threatening to grab him and throw him out of the National Barbie Doll Collectors.
You know what? I have a theory because it started all with it's microaggressions because but it is, I think a lot of it's like these older white ladies looking at like a minority. Because the one thing was with my bag. Remember when we went into the sales room or the prize room, if you had a bag on you, you had to check it in. But if it was like those bags I usually carry, you could just swing it behind you. So it's not in front of you and you're not trying to pickpocket. I think that's the whole point. But there was quite a few of white ladies on there with bags. But they kept making a point to come bug someone like me. I didn't notice with anybody else, but I did notice that. I know
I turned in my bag.
Yeah,
I really don't have anything valuable where I'm like...
I do. Everything's
I carry in my wallet and everything in my pocket. So the bag is just an accessory to throw stuff in from the prize room. I'm just kidding, no. But so I turned in my bag. I followed the rules.
Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't negate my experience. I'm just saying that I think there's some microaggression in there because even when it came to streaming and all that, what's funny to me is this dumb rule. They I think it's because of all the whatnot drama, but we'll talk about it. We're going to do a video where we kind of show you our haul from the convention. But hey, Raul.
Yeah, because right now we have so much stuff. We're just going to show you just a quick... kind of just a little tidbit of what we got from the convention.
But with the convention video, we're gonna post something later of that. But there's some drama with some whatnot people apparently, and they made a new rule this year at the convention. Last year it was limited to one of the rooms. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was just the sales room floor. But now you can't stream at all during the conventions, like especially the prize room or the raffle room. But one of the ladies who tried to really get at me, she was trying to say it's because the Mattel doesn't like it because people pay to go to this event. But then I'm like, it doesn't make any sense because people are constantly taking photos uploading like shorts and videos and uploading them in real time, it's almost like streaming. It's not very much different. I wasn't streaming. I was just recording with the camera. Like
and we weren't posting like that either. We were just recording and then putting our camera away.
But what I was telling, like he was telling you, is that it doesn't make any sense. It's like a double-ended sword. It's like and what did she say? What are you gonna do with this footage?
Yeah, it's like none of your business. It's on my memories. That's what I told her.
Yeah, that was rude too.
And, because what she was gonna try to say is that we were gonna post it later. Then that's and she doesn't understand. She didn't understand nothing when it came down to that. And then later on, I think she even said something about she was gonna kid with us later in one of the dinners, like, don't live stream, and she thought she'd be funny, but then she realized that
that was somebody else.
That it was gonna come across. No, that was her.
Oh, that was somebody else.
No, it was her. She said that she thought it was going to be funny, but we would have took it the wrong way. I'm like, yeah, when you already aggressive like that, anyone's going to already have.
I thought I didn't know it was her. I thought it was somebody else. But but that I feel it as I understand that as a microaggression, because there's a lot of other people that are constantly filming and doing stuff with their phones. You don't know what they're doing. Why didn't you question any of them? So I don't appreciate that. I didn't think that was cool, but at the same time, I don't give a F, because I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm filming. We're filming our experience of being there. I tried my best not to get anybody on camera, but there's people everywhere. If anything, their backs were turned, and then anybody who just popped their head in, that's your consent. You want to be on camera. I didn't put my camera to you. You put your face to my camera. So, but there were usually friends and stuff who did that. But anywho, so that video is live right now. It's a really great video. I'm very proud of this video that we did. It's 4 hours long. It's twice as long as last year's convention. I told Tim that with this 4 hour long video, I was like, this feels right.
Timoteo.
Oh, with Timoteo, that's right. I did call him Tim personally, but he prefers Timoteo. But with this video, I told him our video we did last year for the convention was 2 hours long. And even looking back at it now, I'm like, it needed to be longer, and it needed to be this 4 hours. For next year, I don't think it should be any longer, maybe more than roughly that amount of time. I think that was fine. The amount of footage that you get, because you get basically all the room shopping stuff, the fun room shopping stuff. You get all the dinners, and it's not really much going on other than like your table gifts, because I wasn't going to really film all the presentations and the people talking. It's more about them kind of applauding each other for volunteering, the organization we're fundraising and stuff, and I'm not going to film every single auction. It's like just repeated information.
Yeah, so and a lot of people are there for the dolls, really, you know what I mean? So
and their gifts to each other. So that was kind of and then I like to show the
general of what's going on with the what do you call it, the schedule of what's
and
happening.
Then aside from the dolls, when we're there at the hotel, like if you saw the video, we went to the breakfast buffet at the hotel, and those kind of things are really nice. I wanted to show off because the hotel deserves their props for stuff like that, because we tried to venture out into the city and it was not good. I'm pretty sure we got hate crime at one point. But we stayed at the hotel, and people were kind of, I feel like at first when we got there, they were ragging on it, but we went to I forgot what it's called, taco something. And then
tacos and cervezas.
And it's a very good little spot. And then they gave us the convention gave us, actually Ken said it was from him. He was the chair last year. And he said it's a gift from last year's convention, which was a $70 Visa gift card, which we were using on our food at the hotel. So it worked out great for us. Oh, sorry, you guys. I just saw your comment.
Yeah, it was more of a slider card. You couldn't tap on it, where a lot of people that were doing room sales were really used to just tapping, and it wasn't that kind of card, but you could use it other places. And people who were seasoned sellers and vendors, they actually had a sliding the whole different way to pay for that.
And then we did encounter one of our subscribers. I'm not gonna say her last name, but I don't remember either. But Pat, she was it Pat or, oh god, I'm already second guessing it. Sorry if you see this, I'm so sorry. No, it's Pam. I'm sorry, it's Pam. But with Pam, she actually gave it. I think she said she gave it as collateral. Like the seller was.
She traded,
and the person, but I don't know if they called, they checked. She said they did, and when I was with them,
but she knew that she
trusted
didn't spend
her.
It. Yeah, she didn't spend it either.
Which was funny.
She has a real trusting face.
If I was the seller, I still would have checked, girl. I still would have checked. I know. I love Pam. Pam, you're great, Pam. You're great. And
No,
it was
thank you
lovely
very
meeting
much.
you.
Yeah, very lovely meeting you, spending time with you. I'm sorry we really couldn't, get too much attention. But I hope you appreciate what we could give you and, talk with you. But you are a very lovely lady. We were thankful that you came up to us, approached us, and was friendly enough to communicate with us.
There was actually a number of people. It was really nice and very humbling where they're like, oh, your video, because it was their first time at this convention. They're like, oh, I watched your video to prepare for my first time visit here at the convention this year, and which was really nice to see.
They said we were more informative from the first because they had went to the beginners convention seminar, and they said we actually gave a little more information, so they thanked us for that.
Kay loves, that was nice. Kay loves Perfume Row. I love dolls from the 50s and through the 70s. That's my sweet spot. Nice. I'm 30. Oh, sorry you guys, hold on. Sorry, you got booted. Let me go back. And I grew up with Bratz dolls. Oh, fun. Yeah, I grew up with Bratz dolls too. My younger sister had them. I technically didn't have them, but I played with them. We both love Bratz dolls a lot. We're excited for the new Tyla doll that's coming out. Real quick, we'll talk about it later, but this is, if you guys didn't see it announced today, the new Tyla doll. Tyla is a singer. I believe she's from South Africa. I believe. Her
sweat.
Make me, that song, Make me sweat, make me, that song,
I couldn't sing it because you told me not to sing.
No, but I try to remember the words. I was like, what are the other words? Anyway, I got carried away, but she's cool. We'll talk about her later, but she's coming out next week, I believe, or in 2 weeks.
Someone on, what do you call that,
Hola. Ajuar, come there. Oh my god, sorry, but hello. And the next comment on YouTube, oh, I'm so sorry you went through that. Yeah, it was like dumb. I mean, it's like I stand my ground. We stand our ground, and when obviously like question these questionable authoritarian figures,
because we're not there to cause problems at all.
No.
We're there to promote
and I
we really enjoyed
the other thing was this. Another thing that happened. It was nothing crazy, but at the Mattel presentation where they were going to show us sneak peeks, we're of course not asked to record or anything. So what I did last year is I just spoke into my phone and did speech to text, so I can take notes of what I'm looking at. Like, I'm not recording even the audio of them. It's me talking to my phone. So, but this time I was like, I just wanted to ask again. I went and asked one of the employees. I'm so sorry, I forgot the gal's name. Very, very pretty diva who was there presenting for the Mattel presentation. And I asked her, I said, hey, I know we're not allowed to take pictures, but I take notes. It's easier for me just to speak to my phone to text. Is that okay? She said, oh yeah, you're fine. You can do that. But then one of the liaisons came over here and barked at me.
But and I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to be Mr. Devil Advocate here, George, but they did announce to everyone to please put their cell phones away. And that was something they just asked. And you said, well, I'm using it to record my voice, but you still had your cell phone out, and they, could not trust that everyone was going to be honest and that's why and stuff like that. So realistically, if you wanted to record your voice, you probably should have clicked it in something, in a device that you're able to have speaker. Put your phone in your pocket and you're able to speak like that.
I should have tapped. No, all I ended up doing...
Because he was just doing his job. And remember, and I told you about the Mattel people, it's like, they may have said that to them, but, it's somebody who's working up on the stage. They probably weren't in by the technicalities or logistics of what's actually happening behind the scenes. She's probably like, oh, yeah, sure. When realistically, maybe her boss would have said no. You're not supposed to do that. And that's what the liaison was saying. They talked to the people behind the scenes that were functioning that thing, and they were like, look, no cell phones, no nothing. Because they were showing us future dolls that were coming out.
No, I get that.
Even though they leaked, they're trying to at least do their part of it.
I get that, but I didn't do that. I did not leak that information out there.
I know.
Last year, people did.
The thing was, put all your cell phones away.
Well,
and you were like, well, she said I could do it. And you're like, well, that's not fair. Because he's just doing what he was told as one of the conventioneer liaisons.
Can I finish my story? I wasn't done yet. You just interrupted, but
just because I'm right.
So no. I'm listening to you. Oh. No, I think that's a solution to it, but I don't even want to have to hide it, because then that feels like I'm doing something wrong. I get what you're saying.
But you're supposed to put it away.
No.
And no one said, he said, when you're recording, you're like, well, can I leave it in my bag? You were going to leave it in your bag and at least speak loud enough so you could hear yourself. Or then you're like, what did you get all upset? Well, I'm just going to write everything down.
Well, damn, can I finish my story? That was what I didn't get mad. I just said, let me I said I just don't like writing quickly because I have really nice penmanship, but when I get like start hurrying, it starts turning to chicken scratch, and reading it back it might be difficult, but actually it wasn't that bad this time. Because some of the stuff like he was saying was things that we've already been talking about for months actually. So this is my little notes that I took at the thing, but there was 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was him. There was one me.
There was 5. There was 5 dolls that we don't know about that they showed us, and that was I made sure to get as much notes as I can. So we'll talk about this on our recap video I'll save that for the follow up video to this convention vlog that we did. But no, I just try to ask because like I want to be respectful, but at the same time, it's kind of like with the lady with the recording with us vlogging. Like she didn't understand. I'm like, I'm not gonna start fighting with this man. I can just write. I just clicked them in. Let me just write notes. It's fine. It's not that serious. And I was thinking too, I'm like, we never get shown anything really great anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I just want to make sure I remembered everything I saw and I could talk about it with you guys. Because that's our privilege as going to this convention. We get to see these dolls. And I want to share that. I can't show you because we weren't allowed to take pictures, but I can at least tell you about it. And then if it leaks online, then I can show you that because I didn't leak that. I'm just sharing the leak, so that's different. But what was really fun? It's like because I remember you guys. I was showing you. We were showing you this convention dress. This artist portfolio leaked online from Mattel, and this was labeled the convention dress, but there was this other unknown file that wasn't labeled anything. Well, and I had told you guys, I was like, I want this to be the convention dress. This looks more like a convention dress for a doll versus that pink one right there. And sure enough, my instincts were correct. And now I'm curious, what the heck is this for? Like another country's National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention? That's what I think it could be.
Or maybe it was like to throw you off.
I don't think they do that. They're not that smart like that. Where they're not gonna leak a fake dress to throw people off. This obviously is being used for something. So they do have other conventions in other countries, so I have a feeling it could be for another country's conventions.
Thank you, Teresa Quick, for
watching. We weren't allowed to take photos at the fashion show backstage. Oh yeah, Christina told us that usually you guys take photos. Well, she said some people did slip in some photos here and there.
Well, no, everyone were taking photos in the audience.
Backstage.
No, but I'm saying backstage, front stage, what's the difference?
Ask them, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Hold on, more comments, you guys.
Sorry, this is what I didn't understand either. When they were like, well, Mattel doesn't allow it. This is not Mattel's benefit. This is the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. I can understand when Mattel was showing the dolls and they had their presentation. I understand all that. But what I was told that Mattel really doesn't do but that in the convention, giving us dolls, which we love. But the regular, all of it is put together by our organizers, our people that get it together, like Tamala and Justin and them that are doing next year's. But they're the ones that do all that, and then we pay for all that using our ticket money to get in.
Someone leaked them before the show last year. What do you mean, Sal? And hey, Sal, by the way, sorry, Friday. Ellen and Raul wrote, in Mexico, we have a redheaded version of the convention doll. Oh, that's nice. I would like to see that. Can't wait to see that.
So there's a National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention gathering in Mexico?
Girl, yes, they're all over the world.
I don't know. I didn't know.
Yes, you do. Maria was going to the Rome one.
Well, Raul, you never invite us to that.
Well, you're always talking about how you don't like going traveling anywhere.
Not in Mexico. I'm scared.
Remember Maria was going to the Rome one before she passed, and then there's one in Spain. I know there's one in Japan.
But are they as big as the ones here in
No,
America?
they're not.
Oh.
Not that I know of. I know the Japan one's kind of small. Our friend from the Doll Planet, Diana's been to it. She's told us about it. You remember? It's okay. But anyways, yeah, there's some everywhere, Tim. It's not just here. We're not the center of the universe. There's a lot of other conventions that go on in the world. Next comment says, love your convention video. Thank you. Of course, no. Teresa. Enjoy.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, you're reading the next comment? Go ahead, read it.
It says, your convention video was awesome. Timoteo, I hope you show us the Tuesday Taylor house. It's a sad story of my Tuesday Taylor house. Sad. It cost me $72 to ship with UPS, and UPS put my package with someone else's label. I received dirty laundry for I don't know, from another convention here. Unfortunately, Well, it's not their fault.
It's a joke. I'm
I
joking.
know, but what if they watch this and they're going to be...
It's a joke. I'm kidding, because it's someone's dirty laundry.
So anyways, and I received... I have not received my Tuesday Taylor house. It's lost somewhere, either in overseas, United States, I don't know, another convention near, maybe received it. I haven't heard back yet if they are going to be honest and call UPS and let them know that they have my vacation house. But currently I'm working with the lady that I received her dirty laundry. I already shipped that back to her, so we're hoping, because she had 2 packages, that hopefully my package ends up as her second box, and then she will then in turn send it back to me if it was labeled with her label on it. So we're not even sure if that was even the case, because it was such a mess over at that UPS in the Austin Hilton that, you know, one, there was a lot of conventioneers coming in from the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention, sending out a lot of their packages, and a lot of them were sending their dirty laundry, of course, back to their homes through the UPS, because they wanted to make room in their suitcases for their dolls to bring with them, because they already know that UPS is not a guaranteed service where their dolls could make it back home. Unfortunately for me, though, the dollhouse was too large and too bulky that I was not able to bring it with me on the plane, so I had to ship it back. I had to entrust UPS to do their job, but unfortunately it's out there in the world somewhere, and I don't know where it's at. So if you're watching this video and you have it, please contact UPS or DM us so we can get my Tuesday Taylor vacation house back to me. It's mine and I miss it already.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the scoop on the Tuesday Taylor house. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting on it. So cross fingers. I do have some pieces though, because the seller, when I first bought it, told me it was complete. So of course I shipped it out, and then she contacted me a day after that and said, oh, by the way, I still have some more pieces of that Tuesday Taylor house. And I was like, are you serious? You know, you told me it was complete. It's gone already. So I ended up, you know, the next day going and picking up those pieces. So I do have some of the flooring, and I do have some of the walls pieces that go to that set. But like I said, we'll show you that on our other video that we're going to do, showcasing all the stuff we received for the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. And you'll see those pieces. But yeah, fingers crossed, prayers that my little house shows up somewhere.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
With someone honest.
UPS is very unreliable. I tell people this as a person who ships out a lot all the time. I don't use UPS because they're very inconsistent. Not only that, but they're very finicky with their prices. Where like if you bring a package, even if it's one of their own boxes, they'll round up, so they can charge your account more for than what you actually paid for already. And I do not like UPS for that reason. They're greedy, and they tend to mess up your packages delivery. But what was really sad, like you said about this one, is you even went and paid for their custom packaging because they had to makeshift the box to cover it, and they still messed up. And that's what's not great, because we're hearing a lot of stories now of different convention years
and something
having
inside
issues, and a lot of people's labels were messed up.
Something inside me told me I should have stood there and said, look, I'm a customer like everyone else. You need to package this thing right in front of me, put that label on it, and finish up my packaging, rather than putting it in a plastic bag and slapping the tag and throwing it to the side. I mean, even that's what the gal that got the dirty clothes laundry, she said she sent her husband downstairs with that, and they ended up telling him that they will custom box it and ship it out. So just leaving your items there and trusting UPS to do the right thing, don't do it. I would stand there in the future, and I'm going to wait until they put it in a box, seal it up, put my name label on it, and make sure it's on its way, because I'm never entrusting UPS to do the right thing.
I don't, like I said, I don't use UPS, but like, again, the reason why we did it, because it was a very unusual shape, and they didn't have any, because we had to rely on what boxes they had available there, and because they didn't have one that already fit the giant vacation house, that's why he had to choose the custom one. We actually did ship out 2 other boxes. Luckily, the flooring fit in one of them, because we've been receiving so much gifts and nice little trinkets from the convention. It just wasn't possible to bring it home with us. But what I do is that I use United States Postal Service. So what I do is I buy a box from UPS at the very least, and then I'll buy the label. I get a discount on my Shopify platform, and I'll ship it to myself from myself, so it ends up here in Phoenix, and drop it off with UPS because they're still able to scan it because USPS picks up at UPS. So those boxes arrived fine. But the thing I didn't like about it they were doing, and I knew they were doing this because they were trying to milk money out of us. With any UPS that you go to, they never charge you anything extra for doing that, leaving United States Postal Service packages at UPS. But this week over there, they had a whole surcharge. Depending on the weight of the box, they charged you extra money. For each box, it was about $15 extra. But even with that $15 extra fee on top, it was still cheaper to buy my USPS label versus paying for their overpriced stuff. And what's funny, it's like I bought the box and I had them tape it for me shut so I can take it back up to the room, fill it up, and bring it back down. They were gonna tape it shut for me, but there was another man helping us, but he started measuring it. I said, and he was like, I saw him, he was rounding up the numbers. I said, no. I said, well, I got this box from you. It's one of your boxes. This is the size that I chose. I said, don't round that up, please. Because he was doing that. That stupid little old man was doing that. I mean, he was helping. I'm glad everybody up, but I hate that UPS. I don't know. I don't know if they train him to do that. I know every UPS is individual. It's not. They have different ownerships and stuff, but I don't like that. I didn't appreciate that. But at the same time, they can price stuff whatever they want. We just have no option really, unless you wanted to take the time to go to the USPS. But I didn't want to go out in Austin. Downtown Austin was ghetto. It was nasty.
Yeah, not a very good
It was
area.
gross. No, thank you. I don't ever want to go back there again. If we have to go to the Barbie convention, I'm not leaving that hotel. The only thing we went is to go buy groceries, and that was it. Our friend tried to take us on 6th Street. That's where we got hate crime. We're like, girl, let's go back to the hotel. You're crazy.
Yeah.
You're from New York. You're used to this kind of abuse. We're not. So goodbye.
It was kind of.
Oh,
weird.
hey, Planet A. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Planet
Love the
A.
4-hour video. I'm glad you
Hoping
enjoyed
to
it.
fall asleep. You should have had some beers and chips and beer. So my friend Gil says, and enjoyed yourself watching it.
I actually really love long form videos because usually people who make those kind of videos, they have a lot to say, they have a lot to show and a lot to talk about. And I really enjoy creating those longer form videos, even like with the lives right here. I know he usually is like, let's wrap it up, but I can go on a lot longer. I can keep talking and talking and talk. I love to just elaborate and talk about what we're talking about here, which is dolls. Carla wrote, no, I know, big time. UPS sucks nowadays. Very true, A Planet A. Carla then wrote, I hope you get it. I'm so sorry to hear about the mix-up. A Planet 8 wrote, no, I could never fall asleep watching videos. Well, we're glad. We who was it that said, oh, it was, what was his name? Matthew Sky. He watches our videos too. And he made us laugh because we ran into it today. He's like, "Oh, you guys, I always watch you, especially when I go to bed, I need to sleep." I was like, "Oh,
no," he said, "When I can't sleep."
Oh, when I can't sleep, I just put you guys on. I was like, "Oh, wow!" So we bore you to sleep. He's like, "No. I mean, no, I understand what he meant. It's like relaxing and it's good. We're glad we're that."
But just like real quick before we finish with UPS and trash them as much as we did, they took the easy way out, of course, and just filed a claim, and basically they're like, we'll pay you back, and you're insured, you chose a you're insured option, and so it's easy for them to get out of it, but they don't understand in as far as a collector and doll collector that these things are really hard to come by. They're not at a shopping mall where you can just go pick another one up.
Yeah.
So that was kind of just the sadness about the ending of that, where they're just like, send us, whatever you paid for it. We'll put a claim in. You'll send you back your shipping cost or whatever. And it was just like a slap in the face and being like, yeah, whatever, get out of here, bye. We'll just, clean it up with money. And that was kind of the sad part of the ending of it. Still haven't heard back from them. They said they were going to look through footage of the video, which made me feel a little bit better, thinking that they have video of like my house being moved around and boxed up, and hopefully they can pinpoint who got it, where it went to, and they can contact that person.
I have a feeling they haven't looked at the footage.
I'm gonna keep hounding them.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, because another thing, fellow convention.
I'm gonna fly back over to Austin and be like, "Look, where's that video at? I'm confiscating it."
So the thing, another fellow conventioneer said that they noticed when they were there a lot is people who left like your package there, because what they did is they kind of just like they put in specifically they put in this large clear bag and then put the label for the whole package once it's done being boxed just on top. And he said, I noticed they were doing that with a lot of people's packages because they were just trying to get people in and out. But the problem was that I could see them walking past them because they were walking a lot back and forth dealing with everybody. You could see labels flying around and stuff. So that was another thing. Hold on. Oh, look, Melissa comments and said, I am late. How long from California? Love the video.
Oh my God. Hi, Melissa. I'm glad you're watching. I hope everything's good with the family, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, sorry for your loss. And then Carla wrote, I'm in Austin. I'll go kick UPS's butt.
Okay. Tell me you're representing me and you want to get that footage. I want to find out what's going on. I will send you the date that it was all packed up and say, I'm the auntie, cousin, sister, whatever. And girl, I give you permission. Go get them. I even got a name if you need the name. Shit, I'll share all of it. I want my stuff.
Sorry, back to the backstage fashion
girl.
show. Someone posted stories at the fashion show backstage last year, and people were texting me. Oh, okay, so they weren't supposed to. Gotcha. And Toy Tracker wrote, yes, next year is the third one. Oh, wow, it's the third Mexico convention. Nice.
Oh, that's as long as we've been going to the thing.
But Sal said, I didn't complain. I wonder who did. I'm sure there's some like stickler. I'm sure it's one of the, not to be mean, but it's one of the older white ladies. Always these older white ladies at these convention. I think that's the reason why our friend last year got kicked out of the lounge, because honestly, like the majority of like the people who were hanging out with him and us, we were just laughing like, you're so crazy, girl. But then I know one of the people that complained was a stiffy little old white lady that was in the lounge, and because I remember I saw her get up to go tell somebody, and then when he kept doing it, she went back again. It's like they're like trying to.
Yeah, why she gotta be a white person? Just say the old lady. Just get that.
Well, because it is the little old white ladies. Like, because there's a lot of stiffy little old white ladies at this convention. Everybody knows that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What's offensive about that? It's the truth. Rude. It's the truth. If it's rude, that's because they created it. But I didn't complain. Did you get a refund? Any update? Oh, well, that's not yet though, but I guess that's the route it's heading right now.
So I had to send like my PayPal payment for it. I ended up sending them a picture of what they should be looking for. So I've sent in as much information as I could.
Jesus on TikTok wrote, where can I buy the dolls' clothes? Is there a specific website?
Dolls clothes? What kind of dolls clothes?
Yeah, what kind of dolls clothes? Well, there's eBay. If in general, I guess if you want to look for any kind of like doll clothing.
Like, are you have a specific doll you're looking for? Are you looking because there's...
Do you have any singers? Any singer dolls? Well, I guess, yeah.
Singer dolls.
Well, I think that's what they're asking. They put, do you have any singers? So,
yeah. Like, what do you mean? Like the wizard doll that you got?
I was thinking more actual, like singing, like the Selena doll. Mariah Carey. That's what I was thinking. Well, I don't know. They could mean that. I don't know. But anywhere, you just gotta look. I know Mariah Carey, you can still buy her off of Walmart and stuff like that. It's just like her price drops and goes up. So you just gotta keep an eye out. Miley just came out. I'm gonna wait to buy her because I can tell that we can all tell she's mass produced. So I'm sure later she's gonna be available for a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna wait for that because I don't really want to buy it at full price. Stanley wrote, I always wanted to attend a Barbie convention, but it seems very cliquey. Am I wrong? Yes and no. I'd say some people are, but the majority of people aren't.
Yeah.
You can go, even if you don't get a ticket into the actual convention, banquets, the luncheons. Let me finish this one first. Conventioneers and all. The banquets, the luncheons, and the dinners. You could still attend. You're allowed to go because what happens is that the convention usually starts like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but starting from the Saturday prior, the weekend before, conventioneers bring stuff to sell from their hotel rooms at the hotel. So you're allowed to go if you like. You don't need a convention ticket to a room shop, and that's probably the best part of the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention is you kind of are shopping everything before it hits the sales floor, because some of those people who sell in the room sales will sell on the Barbie official sales floor, but also there's some people that won't. So you actually have access to everybody. The only thing you got to do is really go up and down the floors and really look around and spend lots of hours. That's why people show up they show up set up Friday, then they're shopping Saturday, Sunday, and then most people start arriving Monday, Tuesday. We arrived on Monday, and by then people were already like bought a lot of stuff and got good deals. So you get the best deals if you show up on the Saturday. Next year we're actually going to be room selling here, because it's going to be in Phoenix, the convention at the Arizona Grand, near Arizona Mills, which is like East Phoenix. But we're excited, and we're gonna do the early shopping and set it up early, because I want to do that, but I also want to still film like going to room shop, trying to do that, because I think that's a really fun part of the vlogging aspect, is to show what other people have for sale too. But
Can I say something now?
go ahead. Yeah,
Because
go ahead.
It was actually to pertain before you kept jumping, and I knew you were going to do that when you keep talking about other stuff and go different directions. So just like you were asking about if you could go to the convention if you don't get in, somebody actually, her name is Jackie's. She actually drove from Houston to Austin just for the sales room, and she said that she went there on a Saturday and she had a great time, and she saw lots of dolls. And she also said that she unfortunately didn't get to see us or run into us, and maybe you just maybe should have DM'd us or something, and we could have met you in the sales room just to say hello. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on during the sales time too, so we were probably out doing something else. But we did make it back on that Saturday to go check another run out. But yeah, you're able to go into the sales room if you're not a conventioneer, or do the room shops.
Yeah,
Like a fellow person already discussed it.
I will say I think room shopping is a lot better than that final the sales room day, just because that'll be the final pickings of what's left from all the days of shopping that people spent from Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I believe, because the convention started on Wednesday this year, if it lasts, because our first official convention event is like a night mixer, and it's at night. So but people will still sell that. You're allowed to sell that day before and after the mixer. So it'll be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and this year was Wednesday. I believe in Palm Desert it started on a Tuesday, so it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But still, you have plenty of time, as you saw from the video. I think the first like hour and a half of that 4-hour long video was just the room shopping. So there was some people that weren't even open, and then we kept going, kind of like plugging things back in, because I was like, oh, I didn't get this person last time. So you really gotta just like spend your time being at the hotel and shopping around.
Yeah, and then the person who asked if the convention is cliquey, it kind of, like George said, it kind of is with some people, because a lot of people have been going quite a long time, so they've created relationships, that are really nice and fun. But a lot of them are welcoming, where you just got to take the initiative to be like, hi, I'm whoever, and have that positive attitude to get to know everyone. No one's going to push you out, I don't think, as far as not saying hello and talking to you and discussing Barbie, of course. So if you want to discuss Barbie, then they're all for it. Politics and all that other stuff, I don't think you should bring that to there. But Barbies, dolls, all that fun, I think you'll always find somebody who's ready to talk about that, give you information about it, and just have a discussion even about that. And what's fun also about being part of the convention, there are tables, if you get in, that you could just join a table and be that new person, and then meet 9 other new people that you've never met. They're all going to discuss Barbie, get to know them, and be part of that crowd as well. So there's always ways of getting into the convention and making new friends. Even when you go shopping around the floors, the vendors there are always there communicating and talking to you, and even promoting other vendors that maybe have something that you're looking for. So it's always an opportunity to meet new people if you're that kind of personality that likes to talk and discuss, because you'll find somebody there. Even us.
Yeah, what he was saying about the tables, what that is like I said, we have the luncheons, the banquets, and the dinners, but you sit at the same table for every single one of those meals, but it's a 10 of you. But like he's right though, if it's your first time going and someone already didn't invite you to their table, what the convention does is where there's open areas, they'll just stick you somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's what he was saying, and that's the part that you just kind of get thrown into it. And I say the same thing where it's like everybody, the common ground there is we like Barbie, we like collecting Barbie, so that's a good starting point for everybody. It's good just to be nice and cordial, because some people are immediately some people, there's a few people like you ran into that are not so happy,
those mean old ladies,
or just a little bit negative, or like to rag on other stuff, and that's fine, but
just upset at everything that lands on their plate, and their vegan meal isn't right, it's mushy, and I don't got enough of this, and what is airline chicken? Oh my, just enjoy it, shut up and eat it already, or push it aside. My God.
Oh, what if they watch this video? You know what you just told me?
I didn't put out names. I didn't put out names
I'm
not sitting with her next year.
Well, anyways, I don't care about her anyways. I'm just yanking your chain because you told me that. But
I know how to do
but he's right. No, it's not. You just like to act like you normally want us how to do it.
I do know what's going on.
No, it's that you try to act like you're the only one that knows how to do it.
I am the only one that knows how to go wrong.
Okay, stop being annoying. What we're talking about is the convention.
Yes.
So we're telling you, yes, of course, just like naturally, anywhere there's like cliquey sort of people, but you can make friends. You're an adult. I hope you're an adult. You're a human. You can, through your lived experiences and knowing how to read people and understand people, you can learn how to differentiate. Okay, I like that person. We're lucky we have each other. We're like, we obviously we'll go back to the room and talk about things that we won't say to other people. Kind of like the meal thing he just blurted out loud, but I don't think that's a bad thing. All of that. But the main thing is you be nice and just talk to people. Like I said, like common things. It's kind of like when you get in group gatherings, like don't bring up the sensitive subjects, of course. But some people will bring it up anyways. And like someone, if you talk about it with me, especially if you say something really stupid, I'm gonna rebuttal, because I'm like, I don't let people get away with it.
Yes, we gotta pull him away sometimes.
No, you don't. No, you weren't even there when it happened. It's good. Oh, what's exciting though. Stop doing that. Let me just say what I'm going to say. Because what's really exciting about next year is I've been talking to the chairs, and hopefully if they can fit it in there. If you guys don't know, I do drag, and I've hosted lots of shows before.
Are you
especially
gay?
here in Phoenix. I'm not. I'm a heterosexual who sucks penis sometimes. No, but I told with drag is, I think because it's in Phoenix, I feel a little bit more obligated to maybe offer for my services. I won't volunteer. I won't do any of that. But maybe put on a drag.
It seems like fun.
Can I finish?
Oh, go ahead.
But I would put on a drag show. I would do that because that's something I'm very good at and we can do, and I think we could execute it for the convention. I think it'd be really fun. And a lot of people there.
I don't volunteer, sorry.
It's not volunteer. It's required.
I don't volunteer.
Well, I don't volunteer for the kind of stuff they ask for. I don't like that because I have to.
I'm gonna be one of those mean old ladies. I'm gonna wear big old high pants. So
they're gonna fire you from your volunteer job. Watch. But I want to put together because next year's theme is, let me show you. They already. It's not a secret. Hopefully, people don't try to weirdly. I have lots of stories already about what's
so it's Stanley 865 something, so there you go, Stanley, you got that info. And it looks like Plastic Perfection said, "Hi, new doll friends, glad to have met you at the convention. How were some people at the convention able to get 2 dolls? Can you pay for the 2 dolls, or do they buy at the dolls off of someone?" Yeah, you know what? Some people don't want the dolls and they really don't care about them. And like me and George, we really didn't, really collect those kind of dolls.
The basics.
Oh, the basics? Well,
I think she's talking about convention dolls.
Well, that's the convention doll.
No, basics are not convention dolls.
That's the Mattel giveaway.
Yeah, because that's what you were about to start talking about. Just to clear it up.
No, it's not what she said. She said the convention doll.
The convention doll is the one that's most expensive at the end. You were about to bring up our basics.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I thought you were.
No,
okay.
I wasn't. I was reading her or the person's comment.
Okay.
And what happens is, yes, some people don't like the 109821 doll with the big old flowers on there. A lot of people didn't like it. Or they just, not the collector of that doll. And yeah, some people just give them away to somebody who's probably at their table.
And then some people have spouses.
Friend.
Some people have spouses too, and they strategically bring, like the wives will bring their husband so they can just have both dolls.
And not only that, people are selling their dolls there. No, but also there at the convention right then and there. They'll post it on the website where we have our Facebook group chats that they allow us to have there, and a lot of people will post and say, hey, I'm selling my convention doll for $400. Do you want to buy it? And some people will do. They want to buy it, and they'll buy it off of them. So that's the way a lot of people will get 2 dolls.
So we sold ours at night. Well, we listed them for sale that night. There was, I believe, when we looked, there was a couple for sale, but only one had sold, I think, for $420, and then the rest were like high 300s. And then we listed ours. It wasn't as expensive as those ones, and mine sold like relatively quickly, and his sold in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get rich off it. I just want to get kind of the normal cost of what they usually go for.
Yeah. Okay, here we read that comment.
And then someone also, A Planet A said,
you missed the comment above.
Sorry.
Becky Jean
in the shower. Hi guys, Marl looks lovely on your t-shirt.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yes, Marl B gave us these 2 shirts for free, me and George.
Actually, we say her name. Her name is just Marl. Because her business name is Marl and B. I learned that.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's just Marl.
Oh, yeah, because it was.
And this is Danny. Danny's also one of our subscribers and watches our channel.
Yeah.
He's who was it when they gave us the shirts? It's like, oh, it's Marl and some random homo on the shirt. But it's Danny. Because I was like, no, a second, I know this guy. I've seen him before.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not a made up person,
No.
but it's Danny. And they actually invited us to go record in the room. If you watched our vlog, there's a whole segment of Marl and B's room, and it's quite fabulous. You see a lot of number ones in that room. You see tons of treasures, tons of boxed outfits, lots of vintage, basically like hot, like nice cream of the crop stuff.
I mean, I like going into her room a lot because she has very fantastic dolls there, and to me, I'm not ready to buy a number 1 or a number 2, but it's a nice place to window shop and look at them, very nicely, perfect inside the little boxes, just to get an idea if you ever come across one, what they look like, and what to expect if you do come across one. But yeah, she has quite a bit of collection in her room, a very good selection. And also Bill Greening was selling out of her room as well, so he had some of his collection in her room, and also
Leslie's too, right?
And also was
Why
going to because you're like jumping into it
because I'm commenting. Yeah,
I haven't even came out of my mouth yet.
Relax.
So yes, Leslie
Friday work day
was it's George's interruption day, and Leslie also had a room sales, and Bill Greening was in her room too selling. That's what I was trying to say until someone rudely interrupted.
That's not rude.
Trying to finish my sentences.
No, it's because it's like I'm just catching on to what you're saying. Relax, Queen. It's fine.
That's what me and Craig call each other, Queen. Hey, Queen.
Well, I almost said the B. I was like, relax, itch. But I was like, wait, hold on, be nicer.
Oh yeah,
relax.
I would have clipped left, and I would have been all crazy.
Yeah, that was really nice with Marl, and we actually did get to see her later in the convention at some point. It was when we were downstairs having final drink with Gil, and we said hi to her. And
but it was like a real quick meeting. I really wish I could have had that moment with her where she was in her room, in her element, and even just to ask her some questions, because for next year, me and George are thinking of different vibes of things to do, and it would have been nice just to talk to her just a little bit, and get some comments out of her, and just to kiki with her, because she seems like a very nice lady to hang out with and chill out with, especially since she had a full bar there to go. But I'm not rude. I always wait for the host. So maybe next time in Phoenix, we'll be able to catch up with Marl.
I wonder if she even, she don't think she knows. It's fine, but it's just funny. Because we're like, hey girl, thanks. Because it was her people well, technically it was her people that invited us to go record her. She's like, who are these two FHEs?
Like, did they pay for those shirts? No, we did.
Yeah, they gifted them to us for recording in her room and putting them on our channel.
And they're 2Xs, so they're kind of loose on me. I was going to do that whole clip in the back.
You just need to wash it in really hot water. And then Danny will become mini Danny.
And then Marl will just look tighter and tighter. Her skin will...
There you go.
Yep.
Let me go jump back to TikTok. But I wanted to finish it. We jumped off course with this question, but it seems very clicky. So I decided to put on this drag show. There was somebody, I was very excited. I've been talking to people about it because it takes also volunteers to help run it. It's a lot of these things at this convention are run with volunteers. But one of the ladies I was talking to in line, again, I didn't bring up anything political. I just said, oh, I do drag. I hope we could put together a drag show. And then she went off about drag. And I was like, oh, hell no. I said, this is random. And she's trying to be nice about it. I was like, no, girls, that's a misconception. Clearing up some things she was saying. I'm like, you can't just like start saying shit. Like, I wasn't even saying anything provocative. I just said, I'm going to work to put together a drag show. You don't have to go, of course. Not
no,
you.
She was trying to say it's not for young people, but there's no young people there.
And that's what I started, and that's what went off course already, because she was already like, I don't. What she said was, I don't like how the sexualization of in front of the children. I'm like, what are you talking about? So that's such a misconception. Drag is usually at bars. There's not children. That's what he said. There's no children at bars. So it kind of started off on that note. I'm like, girl, and everything she kept saying, I'm like, girl, this is why these conservative people are like the most uneducated, miseducated, undereducated, incest, like their brains can't process higher than where they're at, and this is why they are the way they are. Next subject, but I'm excited to put together, hopefully if they approve it, they gotta approve the drag show, and because the theme, I was trying to find the flyer, but next year's theme is Superstar Barbie. I think it's a really fun theme for the convention. We'll talk about it more on our main video.
We didn't keep the convention dolls because it wasn't my thing. George, was it your thing, the doll?
It was almost my thing, but no. So,
I don't know if you heard about what I said about that dress with the big old flowers on it before when he told us about the leak.
Yeah.
And that's not my style. I don't understand that big old flower pattern.
And then for me, I'm not into these formally dressed dolls. That's not my thing. If it's not vintage for me, like in that sort of classic sort of like kind of fashion, I don't want it. The only really kind of convention dolls that I'm really into are the really kooky or very like avant-garde ones, I would say. Like one of my favorites has to be the Golden Galaxy, and I realize it's the white Barbie because I thought the white Barbie, she's so tan, I thought she was the black Barbie this whole time, but I want the white one because she looks like Beyonce, because Beyonce, you know, is very light skinned, and she looks like a Beyonce doll.
The golden doll.
And it looks like her era from like, I think it was. Or
she could have been an over tan white lady.
No, she is a very tan over white lady, but she looks so tan, she almost looks like she's a person of color, and that's why I thought she was the black doll. But I realized, no, there is a black version of the doll. Yeah. It was so crazy finding it out a week ago.
Why and then black?
Because they are. The convention dolls are white or black. But Superstar is gonna be a fun era. I hope with the doll. What if that's the dress we're getting for the Superstar? It looks like a weird like pull. Oh no, I'm so sorry. They actually showed us the convention doll.
Carl said Barbie is the ultimate drag queen.
Basically, no, they're actually showing. They already showed us the convention doll, a sketch of the convention doll. It's a reproduction of a Maggia 2000, right?
It says
inspired
Superstar
doll.
Barbie equals disco.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Next year.
And so if the drag thing works out, my plan for like my main look is Superstar Barbie, like, but I'm gonna drag it out. I know she has blonde hair, but I'm gonna just go with yellow and do like super yellow, double stacked, huge curly wig and an obnoxious neon pink dress with the what is it, the boa. Oh, I'm gonna go all out for the Superstar, even though it's not my Barbie's not my thing, but that theming, I can get down with that theming. I love pink, I love bubbly, I love things that are super colorful. So I think that'll be really fun. And I already have a couple ideas of some of the queens that I want to invite, and maybe some male performers who want to do Ken.
How was it a really big coincidence at the airport we ran into Joey J?
I'm gonna try it. Yeah. Well, that was I was trying to make it a surprise.
But it was but it was almost like it's almost like it's calling for it. You know, the world. Well, I'm not saying that he may, because you know we don't know his schedule in a year.
Well, the reason why he brought up is because I had mentioned to him I would love to bring, because Joey right now is doing so great, and he's like on fire and doing fantastic on RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars. And I was like, yeah, and I've always been such a big fan of Joey's, and they've always been super nice to me. We go back.
No, but I was only bringing it up, you know, just because we ran into him in the airport on the way home.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like,
it was like
oh
a
my God, George, I think I saw
sign.
Joey J. And then when you looked around, you're like, oh my God, that is Joey J. You know, it's just funny.
And I went to go.
No, I'm just saying that's a good
positive thing.
thing that happened. I'm not trying to be like that's who's going to be there and all what you're talking about.
No,
I'm just
listening.
saying that seems like a universal thing where the stars are all lining up. Where it's like, even though he doesn't make it, it sounds like it's a positive thing that could be happening.
And then so far, because the two chairs we have next year, they're not like, they're younger people who
Justin
like
and Pamela.
who like drag. So if it was maybe two other people that didn't like, that lady I met in line, I'm sure she would have said hell to the no real quick. But with them, especially Justin being a homosexual man and Pam being a fruit fly, I'm sure that,
oh my god, an ally.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Fruit flies are fantastic, but they'll be more open to it. But they just have to. But the thing with the convention is they plan things years in advance.
Yeah.
So so my plan is if it works out, then low key though, if they, because I know it's expensive to house these events at the hotel, but there actually is a restaurant on campus and it's enchiladas. So even if they can't approve it in the hotel, maybe we can have like a drag brunch at the enchiladas. I'm thinking, if that's the worst case scenario, because I would love, if not, then oh well, it wasn't meant to happen, not a big deal. It's just more stress on me anyways, but it's stress that I'd be happy to take on, I think, because it'd be fun to be like, we did that was really cool. And it was a cool event to put on, and that was our way of volunteering, because I'm not into any of the kind of volunteer work they offer. I'm there to vlog and to have a good time, and then volunteering, I know these people seem stressed enough, because some of them get really up in your business when they think you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, and it also even seems like some people, they don't have control of their life at home, but when they come to this Barbie convention, they like throw this over controlling attitude out there. They're like, I'm finally in control of these people, and I'm gonna take it out on the world of Barbie people. And it's like, calm down.
Timoteo said the library is open, bitch. Clack. He said read a multi-field right now. Hold on, there's more comments over here. Hi, RM Music.
I know, I was trying to read that.
Yeah, that was hard. Oh, sorry, you guys. Sorry if it's a lot of letters. Love Maro. She's a sponsor in Mexico's convention. Oh, that's fantastic. Taiba. Hey, Taiba. How's it going? Oh, there's a lot of Monster High news coming up. You guys need to scroll up on TikTok, comment. Oh, love, thank you. Yeah, no, we're getting on there. A drag show would be fun. The Austin, I went to a drag bar, very different from the shows in Mexico. Oh yeah, we heard our friend Lionel with all his friends from España. They went to the Oil Can. I think it was on like a Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, like you said, it was an amateur night. So they were like, oh, it was a drag show, but it was an amateur night drag show. They were very impressed, which is fine.
And you got to remember too, the people on the RuPaul's Drag Race, they're just, they spend a lot of money on costuming, and not every drag queen has that kind of funds. And the only reason they're doing that elaborate style on RuPaul's Drag Race is because they get some money given to them for a stipend, right? Is what it's called.
Wait, yeah.
And then some of them, and that's for TV. So when you see those elaborate big costumes, a lot of that is not going to be filtered into the mainstream. A lot of people are working, have jobs, and doing this, to get themselves up. But you gotta clap for those local queens because they deserve that.
Hold on, really quick. I gotta answer this real quick. It's Stanley wrote, I worked on Drag Race for the first 3 years. Girl, what? Put more information down. How was it? Like, what seasons was it? That sounds really cool.
Except for the first.
Can you spill anything on anything fun, but you won't get in trouble with?
George actually produced some wigs for some drag girls from Drag Race.
Well, I've had some wigs on the show, but a lot of the girls that have been on, I've done for wigs for them, like post Drag Race, when I'm sure they have more money and they can afford it.
Like Sugar and Spice.
Well, actually, Sugar actually wore the wig I made her on her finale, which is really nice. But Raquel, I didn't know you did drag. Well, I don't perform too often, like really at all anymore. But because I'm a professional wig stylist and I do wigs for mainly drag performers. But I used to regularly host shows here in Phoenix.
But it's like riding a bike, huh, George? You can't lose it.
And Timoteo was the DJ for the show all the time. So it was a group effort. I love hosting. It's probably. When I got thrown into it, it was very new. It was no experience, but I really grew to love it, and it's something I'm very good at. So you
were really good at bringing in different drag into the scene, because a lot of people weren't allowing drag kings to come in, and a lot of the what are the women that do drag as well. I don't know what they're called.
Lots of different people, yeah.
So very inclusive drag show that George created. Even just performers that started to be part of the show. So yeah, there's a lot of people that are in the valley that are really appreciative for George's Drag, Georgina the Doll Factory at the boycott at that time, because a lot of them are now very successful throughout Arizona right now, doing very very well, and we're very proud of everybody who's part of all
Yeah,
that.
Stanley wrote, I would love to room shop. Yeah, definitely at least plan to do that, but don't let the cliquish thing deter you. Like, I think you kind of have to be a bit of a tough cookie to kind of mingle in this crowd to really be like comfortable, or else yeah, you might get like, I would say you could probably get eaten alive if you're not like at least like being there and present and not like just letting them treat you a certain way. It's a lot of those personalities, but don't let it deter you, because as long as you're a good person, people will gravitate towards
Yeah.
you. So just
And if you're not a good person, oops.
oh my god.
Sorry for you, girl.
Oh my god. We've been live, Taiba. You've missed us. We've been live it was just sorry. No, sorry. Last week was probably we didn't go on TikTok live last week because we can only stream from we were only trying to focus on one, at least on our YouTube, because we typically have a little bit more people on there. But we're good, Taiba. We're good. How are you? Yeah, no, we don't stop. It's just, and if you don't see us on here, go on YouTube.
And it was so funny because a lot of people, when George was recording, a lot of the different segment and pieces of that, people are just so different, and they'll just like stand and just look at you, and like you're like, you can keep walking, but they just stare like, oh, I want your handle. It's like, oh my god, well, can we figure that out later? But they're just so like,
we caught that
like,
on camera.
What do you call it? Self-entitled. Like they're just gonna like look at me and let me interrupt what you're doing, because what are you doing? Tell me what you guys are doing. It's like, oh my goodness.
Probably another volunteer. No, but Tim was talking about that happened specifically if you look at the very end of our video, we're doing our goodbye. This is wraps up this video, and that's when that happens. There's this man, and he just like in front of, like, we're right here filming like with the camera, and he just stops like, and he's just like looking at us, and I'm like, you can walk past. Oh no, strange. That was a strange person.
A lot of strange people.
I hope you followed us, sir. And then yeah, drag. Oh, awesome. Yes. Drag show would be fun. Awesome. Yeah, Mexico. We read that one. We scrolled up, girl. We got you. Sorry. Love you, Tim and George. Love Marl. She's a sponsor. And then that's Marl. Be on her shirts. Yes.
Hi, Marl and B.
Yes. Yeah, because we just call her Marl B, but that's not correct.
Well, yeah, because there was some technical difficulties. Mattel does not like you to use their name, their likings, nothing.
Oh.
So if you have it somewhere in your title and your selling in your business, they're going to come for you, girl. They're going to get you.
Angel wrote, hi, hey, I'm Angel and just seeing your live. Well, thank you, Angel. Thank you for joining us. Oh, hold on. I jumped up too quick. Sorry, you guys. Let me go back. Are you clock it? Yes, always, right? Okay, let's keep going down. Are you guys going to be getting the San Diego Comic-Con Laguna? Yes, I'm going to get the San Diego Comic-Con Laguna for sure. Yes. Are you, Tim?
I'm thinking of it. I mean, I don't like her eyes. But I'm probably going to get her because I like her style.
Yeah. And then Benito wrote Shady AF comebacks. Okay, girl, we have to. Oh, casting. Wow. Casting seasons 1 through 3. You know what? Thank you for that, because Drag Race casted some amazing drag queens for the first couples, especially those first 3 seasons. We have some amazing queens, recently, because of She Was Brought Back is like one of my favorites. I actually met her at DragCon the first time I did it was Nicole Paige Brooks, and I'm so happy with her being brought back and how she's just like being uplifted so much, because she's such a funny person. She's such a diva. She's such a queen. Like, I appreciate people like her, who she just has like a strong attitude and is very unapologetic, but is not mean about it. She's just like, it's a lot of drag queens are just very like kind of like fierce and bitchy in that way, but in a fun way. Bitchy in a fun way. Well, the good ones are. The other ones are just mean. But yeah, great job on that work on the first 3 seasons, Stanley. The first 3 seasons of Drag Race are very good. I agree that Raul wrote that there were some very controlling people this year. I know, I know Raul was even why I heard that man talking with the voice and everything. I was like, whatever. I just wrote it down. But next time I know, I'm just gonna write down. I can write fast anyway, so whatever.
Or just get a plug-in to a little microphone that you could utilize.
Okay, I'm gonna mic myself. I'm gonna be, what is it when you are whatever, like the FBI do? Are you tapped? Is that what they call it? Mm-hmm. And then Nicole. Oh, sorry. Stanley wrote Nicole is a who. Yeah, she's fantastic. But there's a lot of amazing queens in those first 3 seasons. Like, I know a friend who had moved to LA, and Morgan McMichaels was like, because she was like very new to the West Hollywood and all that, and she really tried to extend an olive branch and really help out my friend when she was new on the scene over there. And I've heard Morgan McMichaels is such a sweet person. I met Raja one time at at the Lady Gaga Tony Bennett concert, and Raja was so sweet. And then I met Raja again at DragCon, but she was so high. She probably don't remember that day. She was so crazy. Yeah, and then Raven. One of the most funniest stories about Raven is back when Club Vote was open here. They had that India Fair and Raven there one night performing. Went to go watch them. And I remember, like, there was a moment where, like, because the stage is kind of, like, small, but she came down and started walking around the tables. And then, like, I just locked eyes with her and was, like, super smiling because she's so fucking beautiful and so talented. And then, like, she's like, lip sync straight in my face for, like, 30 seconds. And while as I tipped her, I was like, oh, my God. Raven's so... And then she's competing on... Drag Race Down Under versus the World, and people were gagged that she threw her hat back in the race. Stanley wrote, Morgan has been the most appreciative of my casting work, always thanks me. Oh yeah, you guys, you did really great, Stanley. It's a fantastic first couple set of performers, especially those earlier seasons are so amazing. Anybody who watches newer Drag Race, I always say start from the beginning at some point and just start from there, because I think along the way we lost a little bit of just like homegrown bar queens where drag really comes from, and now it's like a new generation of younger drag queens who grew up watching Drag Race and barely did drag in their local scenes, and they're more about getting on TV. So you don't have a lot of those more not to be mean, but more like homegrown personalities where it's more original. Everybody like kind of.
So Stanley, did you have any dolls, Stanley? Did you do dolls?
Well, wasn't done.
Well, I mean, we're talking about drag. We're talking about dolls.
Well, drag is important. I just talked about doing a drag show with the thing.
Well, tune into RuPaul's Drag Race.
Why are you so mean? Don't do that, though. But I.
Do you collect dolls, Stanley?
So what's really nice about that is really fun because actually, real quick, I don't know if you watch the newer seasons, but I just got my Atomic Labs Jason Wu. This is a Nyhpia Wind doll. I actually got both of them. Can you hold this one? This is the Banana Extravaganza.
Banana Extravaganza!
And this is the Flasher right here. This was her entrance look. RuPaul signed this doll for me. Oh, so cool. I have two RuPaul, the older ones, the Integrity ones. I want RuPaul to sign mine one day, but... so I got both of these. I actually really, really like the Flasher, the one in the back. The one Tim is showing you up front right there. I actually did list her for sale because that was my intention was to sell her so it pays back to me for both of them because they're very expensive dolls.
I might buy it for $2.99.
I'm not gonna sell it for $2.99.
Oh, $2.99.
Goodbye. But I love this one so much, the Flasher. They actually arrived while we were out of town, and I was so worried. But luckily, our neighbor was keeping an eye on her house like a hawk and was able to snag them for me. But
thank you, Shelly.
They're so cute, and I love that they're signed at the corner right there. Look at that; it's super cool. Yeah. The reason why I didn't like this one is I'm not too crazy about the look. Let me talk about why I like this one real quick. Hold on. I love this one because the hair, look at that beehive. That is so cool. That's my favorite part is when about certain dolls is when they have really cool, unique hairstyles. And then she has all the sunglasses. If you guys don't know, if you watch her season, this was actually her entrance look into the workroom on day one. So that's why they did this doll.
And she didn't stop after that. She came out with all kinds. And doesn't she also sew all her stuff?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
so talented.
But with this one right here, I don't remember where this look. I'm sure it was a finale or something.
One of the things.
But the reason why I didn't really like it in person once it arrived is like a lot of rhinestone work is a little sloppy on the bodice right there.
Who did the rhinestoning?
Someone with very shaky hands because it's not very. It's not symmetrical.
That's what you get for what do you call cheap labor?
The sweatshop.
Sweatshop.
No, but otherwise she does look beautiful. Like I love the banana, the silhouette, but it's just the rhinestone. Like for me, it's hard to justify an expensive doll. I'm gonna be very, very, very picky about it because if I'm not 100% satisfied with it, I'm selling that B. Because I saw the tribute to fashion doll at the convention once. During one of the rooms, I'm sure you guys saw her in the video if you watched it. And I instantly, when I saw her, I'm like, I regret not getting this doll. Because the only reason why I didn't like that doll is because she had an updo and the nape of her neck was very high. Like it was buzzed or something, and it was abnormally very high, and I was like, that looks so weird, but you're not even looking at the nape of her neck. I just had to unconvince myself to buy another doll, but I love everything else. That was so with this one I didn't do that. I just bought her because I like 99.9% of her. And then now when I still have the same plan to resell her. But talking about drag, I just wanted to show those real quick. Those are really fun. March Simpson realness. Yes, basically. Laughing face emojis. He also gave me a signed copy of his book. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, Jason Wu makes amazing dolls. All the actual like integrity-esque dolls that I own, I didn't realize are all Jason Wu. So that's really fun. I only own a handful. RuPaul signed his doll for me. That is so cool. I can't wait to get mine signed one day. I saw someone, they posted RuPaul was cruising by in their car, being picked up from somewhere, and they're like, RuPaul, can you sign my dolls? And so he signed it, and signed both of them. And then the person's like, can we take a picture? And RuPaul said, no. And they rolled up the window and laughed. That's enough. That's enough. I gotta move on with my day, peasant. Goodbye.
Get out of here.
It was so
funny. How much a
funny.
picture cost? He would have said, like, hey, you
Yeah,
can afford
at
it.
the last DragCon, you had to pay to meet and greet RuPaul.
Okay,
Yeah.
free.
Okay, sorry, you guys. Let's go one more. Mattel to release. Hold on. Yes, I agree, Tim. Superstar Barbie Disco. I agree, Tim. I want to Mattel.
Well, I'm glad I got a lot of I agrees, Tim.
A Planet A wrote, I want Mattel to release a Superstar Disco shoes in every color next year. Nice. Okay. I'm sure people would buy them. That sounds like something people would like. The girl in the fashion show that dressed up as Maja 2000 doll, that's next year's doll is based off of, was also a crazy coincidence. Oh, really? I have to watch the video back. I don't even remember.
Because I did catch their one of their people in there with the actual candle part, and then I kind of looked in there. I saw Maja. And
No,
I'm like,
was it?
Is that for the Maja?
No, that wasn't that doll. That was a different doll. She just had the Magia thing. But it was the girl I proposed to. She's wearing the Magia outfit.
Oh, the pretty girl that was with Mai from Japan.
She's the one that was wearing the Magia dress.
She got
I
proposed
just realized that. Yeah. Our friend.
Yeah, she looked really beautiful in that dress.
Yeah, Mai really laughed at my phrase I taught her is, oh, watashi wa gay desu ka? She started cracking up when I said that. It's not slander.
That means I'm a big old gay.
Basically, yeah. She started laughing. And then another friend, I didn't ask, that's her name, but I forgot her name because I just met her once. She because Mai is like, really doesn't really speak English like at all. So she had to use a translator app. But with this other girl I met, she spoke English very well. So when I told her, she started laughing too. She's like, but you should say watashi wa super gay instead.
And it's like, you need to go super. Honey.
And then I went back to Mai and told her that, and she cracked up again when I told her super gay this time. Watashi wa super gay desu ka? Miss Georgina, yes, Georgina the doll. And then Carla wrote, would you do the Kelly and the Pink podcast on YouTube if invited? I asked because I would like to message her and request you to as guest. Your videos are also great and I think you deserve a bigger audience. I don't know who that is. I have to look it up. Sorry, I really don't watch any other doll YouTubers at all. No, I watch other.
I'm 52. I barely get online.
The only other stuff I watch on YouTube are Resident Evil vlog. People who make videos about Resident Evil, people who make videos about Disneyland, and people who make videos about Pokemon, and then drag queens. And that's about it.
And I barely even hear my phone ring, so
there you go.
I forget to turn the ringer on.
I
sometimes think it's a flip phone.
It's hard. There's a lot of stuff I'm into. So when it comes to dolls, I just stick to us. I don't even think
we focus a lot on what we do too. So I don't know, but we will for sure look her up. And hey, but it sounds like fun.
Well, hey, Carla, can you comment down below what does she cover on her channel? Yeah. Real quick, and I'll read it down below just to get a little bit more
info. Thank you so much for thinking about us like
it's
that.
Very sweet.
You know, that is really sweet. That's really nice.
Kelly and Pink is cool. Oh, okay, Planet A wrote.
Well, there you go. Our friend A Planet said Kelly's cool.
She vouched for us.
There you go. We already said it. So yeah, if you want to,
so
go right
pretty.
Ahead. We appreciate any kind of
extension. Nola wrote, as a junior drag queen, y'all are so cool. Oh, well, thank you. And then Melissa put laughing face emojis. Tim, that would be an awesome collab. Yeah, we just have to look into it and just see. I mean, I'm sure it'd be fine, but she talks.
Oh, Melissa, you know who she is too. That's my family right there. Girl, I don't even know.
Carla wrote next. She talks to Barbie collectors. Okay. On an 8 Planet AI, watch Kelly and Pink. All right, well, sounds fun.
Sounds fun.
Hold on, let me go back to TikTok. Make sure I didn't miss anything. You guys are very
Make
nice.
the connection. I'm all about blind dates.
Um,
I put out.
Saud put laughing face emojis. Ms. McQueen wrote Marge Simpson. We read that comment. Oh, Stanley wrote, I am a doll collector. Probably have 1,000 in my collection. Wow. That's a lot of dolls. I'm sure we have 1,000 or more too in our own respective collections. But it's that kind of thing too, where it's like we buy stuff, and then like with me especially, I buy things, but there's a lot of things I buy to, not a lot, but there's some things I buy with intention, like doubles, like to resell and make some money back, to then buy more stuff, just to kind of keep it all circulating and going. But I guess that was a big introduction. How about we start? What do you want to start with? What did Tim buy?
Well, I didn't buy any. Well, I bought some things.
What's up to you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You're the one that's with time. So what do you
Well,
want to
I'm
do?
already awake now. You done woke me up. Usually I'm off of work and I slept very well. I had a good night's sleep, and
So do you want to go?
work was very busy, so I'm up. It wasn't like a boring Friday, so I'm all right.
Well, how about let me just finish this because I don't got that
Yeah,
much.
go
real
ahead.
quick.
What did George buy?
So I showed you already the Nyhpia win, but one more time right here. Here's the banana extravaganza. You can actually, if you want, if you're interested, I am selling it for $550 on my eBay. You're so supportive.
Yeah, it's so cheap.
Thank you. On eBay,
Don't eat anything. Don't pay your rent. Buy the Nyhpia window.
yeah, who needs to eat? But yeah, I got her on my eBay. My
Just eat diarrhea lettuce.
My eBay is at Georgina the Doll. If you look up my eBay, I got a handful of items there. This is one of them. I actually do have the Career Girl reproduction doll in there too. If you guys are looking, I know some people like that doll a lot, so I got her on there. This one, and then I bought she's not for sale. I'm keeping this one, but I got my Nyhpia Win Flasher doll. And aside from that, I'm really excited for these two right here. Let me show you her first. This is Jennie. My favorite member of Blackpink is now an LOL OMG doll. This is the LOL OMG Surprise Music Festival featuring Jennie. It's so cute, just like they showed on all the leaks and everything. Here she is. This is her look from her cover of her solo album Ruby. Super fantastic. She has those 3D lashes. I was actually talking about it with Tim yesterday. It's like kind of like the vintage Barbie, how they did the 3D lashes. So they kind of brought it back a little bit. Now you gotta burst my bubble. But well, I was under the impression he didn't care about them, but he does. So next time I see him, I'll snag him a set because can you hold her? Not just Jennie. See, that's why I don't think you like him.
Then turn on, turn off. No, I like it. It's just that he constantly plays this K-pop music in the car all the time, every minute. Sometimes I want to hear 80s tune. Sometimes I want to hear a 90s tune. Sometimes I want to hear some Britney and some Gagas. But all the way to California, 6 hours. K-pop.
Well, there's a lot of different kind of K-pop music.
I don't like Jennie. It's like the girl's exhausting. And then, but the doll's cute. I thought she was really pretty. I think that they did a really good job.
And what's really fun is that MGA's doing her, and then MGA's coming out with Lisa as a Bratz doll. Lisa. So they also did Rosalia. Rosalia is a singer from Spain, from España, which is really nice. The first time I ever saw a Rosalia perform was, I think, was an awards show or either like a late night show. And I remember seeing her perform, and she was so cool, so chic, and avant-garde. And I kind of like hearing music every now and then, but I love K-pop. Jennie is from the group Blackpink. I love Blackpink so much. They're my favorite K-pop group of all time.
Blackpink in their area.
And one of my favorite musical groups of all time. The production on their music is so good. I'm sure you guys know about them and know who Blackpink is. But if you don't, if you love pop music, I would say hyper pop music. It's a really good genre to get into.
Yeah, they really copied a lot of the freestyle music back from the '80s beats. So,
who?
I'm just kidding. That's right. Remember, I told you a lot of the music and the dance.
Not their music, not Blackpink's. Most hip hop. They sample from, actually, because the produces their music. He liked a lot of like Biggie and Lil Kim, and he took a lot of inspiration. But that's not freestyle.
Oh, for the '90s. Sorry, the '90s.
Well, yeah, bro. Even like Madonna's not original. Pat Benatar said hello. You taught me that.
But she moved on and she did other things.
But she started with cosplaying as Pat Benatar. Cause somebody posted today on Facebook. Roman did. He was like, "What's your favorite Lady Gaga song?" And then someone, I'm sure a Madonna fan, posted "Express Yourself" by Madonna.
Oh,
and
yeah.
no, but then I put underneath. I said Pat Benatar begs to differ, and then I got more laughing emojis on mine because I wrote that. See, he should have never taught me that. Because I like Madonna too, but I love Lady Gaga.
Are young.
What is that?
Heartache to heartache. That's
Oh,
Pat
Pat
Benatar.
I don't even know the music. I just know the look, but super cute. No, Raul, they're not on Amazon. I actually bought them from the LOL
They're
website.
sold out.
They sold out super quickly. I was able to snag just the set. I was about to buy the Hello Kitty ones. Again, sometimes you talk a lot of ish. I don't know if you like certain stuff or not, so I didn't even bother to ask. I just bought the set. I always
like when people buy me stuff.
But oh God, no you don't. Some things are like, you
Amazon
tell people all the time, don't buy me dolls because you don't know what I like.
Well, yeah, because that's my family. They don't.
Oh shit, well there you go.
What the hell happened?
No, I don't want to close with anybody. But here are these dolls. Super excited. They haven't hit major retailers yet. Be careful. There is on Walmart, the US Walmart.com. There is a third-party company trying to sell these for $15, but they don't have any actually image of the product. I think they're going to be clones of the dolls because they're $15.
Yeah, it's like buying a Georgina the doll wig on Temu.
These were 20. No, AliExpress. These are 26. They're not $15. Do not get bamboozled on Amazon, US Amazon, because I saw people. Oh, sorry, US Walmart. Apologies. I'm sure they will be available on Amazon at some point because there's pictures of dioramas for retailer stores where they have these in the rafters of the aisles and everything. So I'm sure we'll see them then. But for right now, they're sold out. And I have and then this is another really fun thing. I've been wanting to buy this for such a long time. I love this doll so much. This is Krusty the Clown. So this is sold.
Sounds just like you.
I don't want to support, so I didn't buy it at Target. But also,
we just walk around and look.
No, you walk around and look. I just go wait for you to go look around and look. But
they did have Pride clothes in Austin in Target.
Okay, who cares about that? So I was buying Krusty. I've been wanting to buy Krusty the Clown. He's been at $40. The price has not budged. I even saw him at the Tucson Toy Show last year, and some stupid street man had him for sale for $60, and the box was all beat up. After because he didn't have a price on it, gotcha. and then he just looked at it and was like $60. I was like,
he looked at you and said $60.
Yes.
Is that dumb man that I got in an argument with the last time?
I think so, yeah. But
never.
I got this at Ross for $20.
I got it at Ross.
So I got my Krusty the Clown doll for $20, and in box, perfect condition. They're actually bringing it out. So the lady had it in the back, and she was gonna put it out on the
floor.
Yeah, the floor. And I love you very much. See, Krusty loves me.
What a trap.
So that was really fun to find Krusty the Clown. It's a big doll. Like for reference, here's Rosalia, and then here's Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the Clown.
So it's a very big doll. Hold on. My mom, she told me. Katie Corom Hair is my mom. She told me to say hi.
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
Who's your mom?
Katie Corom Hair.
Corom Hair.
Katie Corom Hair.
Katie Corom
Hair. I probably have to see.
Did we? Yeah, there were so many people at the national. This from the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. I need to see a face.
Jenny looks great. Yes, she does. Oh, just eat diarrhea lettuce. Don't pay your rent. They're laughing. Oh yeah. Hold on. We met at BarbieCon.
Who?
Oh, the bracelets. Yes. Hey. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, I thank you for the bracelets.
Those are like friendship bracelets, right? It's like you give them out kind of like raves and stuff. Festivals.
Remember, Ebony gave us a couple.
She gave me one. She gave me a plain thing.
But they're called something. I forget what they're
friendship
called.
Bracelets, I think.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
I think they are. Yeah.
Because they make them and stuff like that. And they're like
and I can't remember, but
thanks for the laugh.
Was it your first year, Nola?
Say hi to your mom.
Was it your first year, Nola, or was it? Sorry, I can't recall.
I think so. I think it was her first time there.
Of course, Queen. Yes. So, and then I told you about potentially doing a direct show next year. So stay tuned for that. And we might need volunteers if you're interested. But if not, anyways. But yeah, we'll see later. That's a year away. Oh, actually, they already announced next year's convention is from June 22nd to the 27th.
Yes.
And
5 days.
so we will be there starting from the 20th because that's a Saturday.
Oh my God.
No, before that, way before that. No, yeah, the 20. No, wait.
I guess you'll be paying for the room all the way.
No, but we'll see. But we'll see what kind of room, because I don't know how much we're gonna have to sell. I'd rather just do a normal room. But because some of the people at this convention, like with Marl's room or Joe or other people, or Leslie, they had suites.
Okay, honey, they had suites, honey.
And then the
They're
rates,
not messing around.
yes, and the rates at this hotel for Phoenix are actually very good. They're not very expensive at all. So we might be able to afford a higher priced.
And not only that, well, we were thinking, me and George, or George and I, were thinking that we probably want to do like a cruise, like see what kind of stores are all local to you guys, and try to put a little itinerary together to let people know, where certain things are, so they're not like wondering, and we give our little thumbs up of safe places to go maybe eat, maybe Uber to the closest food store, things like that. I know during down baseline there's quite a bit of, because they did gentrify it a lot, so there's a lot of updated stores and restaurants and little things, but mostly like fast food stuff there. But I talked to one person, and they were talking about enchiladas, but we haven't eaten there yet, so I can't give you a rating on what the food's like. But we know Rustler's Roost, we've eaten there a couple of times, and we've enjoyed it quite a bit, just going out there and eating. But yeah, we're trying to get something together for you guys for that kind of stuff. And maybe we'll stay at one of the rooms just to check it out, and maybe I give you but they said they had kitchenettes there.
Yeah, they said every room at this hotel has a kitchen, which is nice. But at the same time, they're like, who has time to cook? It'd be nice, but yeah, it's
and I did reach out to Pamela. She's the host that's going to be doing the next convention of the chair with Justin next year, and hopefully in April, me and her said that we would have like maybe lunch or dinner at the hotel, because she's going to come back and visit the hotel to do another, I guess, run through of what's going on, and kind of get, so we kind of made a date to go hang out, because I really enjoy her. Every time I see her, she's always smiling. She's such a great friend in that way, as far as Barbie friend. Hopefully, a better friend throughout the year, we come closer. But she seems like my kind of people. I like her and I enjoy her a lot. So I hope our friendship just grows and grows and grows. And then shout out to Bradley. He was there. He actually has a I can't remember his last name right now. Justice? Bradley?
Don't pop quiz me.
I'm sorry, but Bradley was there. He's a big guy into the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention scene, and he did a lot of seminars. Also / Karen, I call him now, because he actually had a step in for one of the programs of the lady that was supposed to come and talk about a lot of the Barbie dream houses and stuff. So he stepped in and did a great.
Yeah, you got it right. Bradley Justice.
Bradley Justice, and he did a great job working out everything.
Thank you, Caesar.
He has such a presence to him. He has so much information, and he loves Barbie. And I just enjoy every time I talk to him. He's always with a great smile, open arms, and very friendly, and very what is it called? Approachable. So, that's always someone you can, well, I mean, because people are not usually approachable. Sorry, but yeah. And then another one, Ken is, I always laugh, because every time I look at Ken, he's always throwing all these different names at him, and I don't know why I do that. But he's always a big joy of laughter, and always a really fun person to see, and always has fun little phrases he likes to talk about and say. And so I enjoy the group of the Barbie convention. All the people that I've met at the Barbie convention, all that I befriended, are great people. And I would say if you we befriended, sorry, but if I would say if you want to go to a convention, I think you'll be around really good people that love dolls and would love your interest.
Next comment said, you two single-handedly made us want to attend Barbie convention. Your vlog is great. Well, we're glad. I think that's the whole point of why we're sharing with it. So, one, maybe for people who don't get to go, or maybe don't think of going, they at least can experience it in that way. But second is people like yourself who want to go, because it's fun. And there's constantly every year there's people, like for example, I met a couple people this year that have been going for so long, they're like, I don't think I'm gonna come back next year, and they're just like kind of wiped out. And after coming for so many decades, because it's been going on for 40 years, I believe.
Yeah, since the early 80s.
Since 1980, I believe, yeah. Plastic Perfection wrote, that would be so appreciated. Even in Austin, I was looking behind me when I walked outside the hotel just in case. Girl, for real. I tell you, we got hate crime with our friend Gil. It was his fault.
Yeah, we accidentally we were looking for food and found out on 6 there was a lot of restaurants that stopped serving food, which is weird when you have a bar. Well, I guess a lot of bars don't sell food, but yeah, they stopped a lot of restaurants. So what happened was we went in and kind of looked around, didn't kind of see anything kind of our scene. People didn't look too friendly. So when we walked out, some doors have a lock, so when you open them too wide, they kind of stay open. And so when we walked out, we didn't get a chance to click the door and shut it. So somebody in the bar got up immediately and slammed the door on us and said, close the door. And we were like, oh my goodness. So we just kept walking, and 3 burly men came out of the bar and followed us down about 3 blocks.
Well, you think you heard that because our friend says he heard something else, and that's why I say we possibly were hate crime.
Oh.
So I'm just saying, that's why I keep joking and saying that.
Oh, okay.
But you heard one thing. I'm just saying, there's 2 truths to every story. So I believe.
Well, that's when Gil's like, "Girl, I hope you know how to fight." I said, "Girl, I'm gonna pick you up and throw you at them and run the other way."
Okay.
Because you're victim weight, honey. You're victim weight.
Okay, maybe we should move on from the convention because we got to save.
Oh, okay.
No, hold on. Let me say, because we got to save some of this information for our actual video we're gonna post. And I'm done with this, so I guess I don't even want to show this. We'll save that for the video. This is like stuff for the videos. Okay. You go ahead and show what you wanted to show.
Okay. Well, what did Tim buy?
Yeah, what did Tim buy?
I'm gonna show you this. Probably on the video too, but I just wanted to bring out some of the fun stuff that I actually found there, and a lot of people. They don't buy clone dolls, but I love clone dolls. And this little 1960 Skipper's clone doll is an international doll. I actually have the original set of one of them. And what they would do is they would package these little clone Skipper dolls. I mean, it looks just like Skipper. Come on now. But this is more of a doll that's more hollow, and the body's not as hard.
Celluloid.
Not celluloid.
Let me see.
But it's a harder plastic doll.
Oh, yeah, it's not celluloid.
But it's a hollow doll. And what they would do is they would package these dolls where you could put the little outfit together and cut it and make it. And it was a little fun. They even have a doll that looks like, God dang, I just forgot his name. Ricky.
I love clone dolls.
I have that as well. So I actually bought 3 of them, but here's 2 of them. Here's one with the brown hair. I just wanted to give you a little variety of the different dolls that they had there. And I love these dolls. They were $30 each, which I thought was a great price. So I bought all 3 of them, and I thought that was fun. And then I also came across, like I said, when you go there, you find all kinds of dolls, not just Barbie. And I also came across this little fun Tressie set. This fun little Tressie set is a little hair set that they had for Tressie with a little different, almost like Color Magic competition with Barbie. But of course, no one can compare to the Color Magic. But this one they tried, and everything, no longer has the solutions in it. But I thought this was really fun to have, to put next to my doll. And just to show it off, as far as like a little diorama or whatever, a little display with my Tressie doll. I haven't done a video on it yet, but hopefully, soon I'll get to that.
It made me laugh about this lady. I remember when you bought this, and she was like, "How much is it?" And you're like, because there's a price on it, 45. And you're like, 45. And then she started talking a lot, saying, "Well, I paid this much for." I'm like, is she about to change the price?
Well,
she made me laugh though.
Well, she thought it was for a Color Magic, and then when she realized it wasn't. She was like, "Oh, that's for a whole."
No, but she was. I could see her. I could listen to her thinking process. I thought she was about to try to raise the price. I was like, "Girl, you can't do that. You already priced it." Well, she can her stuff, but yeah. But it was funny though, just watching her wheels go around.
And then I did buy this. I'm just going to run through the things that I did buy. I bought this in the convention souvenir shop. Myself, I thought this was a fun little thing. I was going to wear it for work, even though I don't wear too much of these neckties around my neck, because I don't really like it. But I thought it was really fun. And then later on, one of our conventioneer teammates actually gifted all of us one of these, which I thought was really fun.
Yeah, and if you can't see, it's all like it's Barbie, Ken, Midge, Alan Skipper, Christy logos, like their name logos, color blocked and all over the lanyard.
Yeah, it was fun. And then another fun little thing I just wanted to show off real quick. We're going to show in our video, but I wanted to show you guys. This is a fun little a little bag that they gave us at the Barbie Doll Collectors Convention as a gift. This is from the National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention. They give you a little souvenir like swag bag filled with a lot of fun little stuff. But I really enjoyed this the most. I think this was really precious that they gave us something vintage, and it actually is a vintage Barbie case. I do own it, so maybe when we do the video, I'll show you that on there. But it's a little bag, it's a little carrying bag, and a little fun bag to carry around that they gave us, and a lot of other little fun stuff. You know, I didn't even look at the brochure. They give you the brochure of all the attendees that are there in the traveling in style. So there's like everyone's name, so you get to know everyone for the book. But I'll elaborate that more on the next video that we do to show off.
Oh, actually, you can see it in our vlog. I forgot. We actually did show it on there.
And then they also gave away to us also these little fun tags for our luggage. And I thought that was really fun, so I thought I'd show that off because I know in the video we'll probably just kind of slide it through and you probably won't be able to see it very well. But it's a fun little name tag you put on your little luggage.
You missed earlier in the video Alyssa Lindsay, but no, he didn't get the house back yet.
No,
you gotta watch back this live. We kind of went through it earlier.
Why do you pull the band-aid?
Long story short, no, they still haven't found it. Unfortunately,
still
go ahead, keep going.
Okay, and then the other fun little
Melissa
stuff.
wrote, those are beautiful dolls, great finds, and then such a beautiful bag, Melissa.
And then the Mattel gave us these fun little dolls. This was my doll. There were several other dolls that we were all able to obtain from attendees and then purchasing more of them. But this is the lucky girl that I was actually given, because it's almost like a blind box. A lot of them are wrapped, and they don't give you the doll like you want, because they have the all these different dolls available that they're handing out, but they're covered in the paper white, so they're just kind of giving, and they're all down so you can't see them. So what they do is they just randomly give you a doll, so you could end up with the boy doll or the black doll with the curly hair, or the Asian doll, or the little, I believe she's a Latin and white doll. No, just a white doll and the Latina. I'm not sure if she's Latina, but you know, it's out of any of these 5 dolls here that you're going to receive from Mattel at the convention, because they give you dolls. But I was fortunate enough, I really enjoyed this little doll. That too was cute. But like what me and George do is what we do with a lot of the stuff that we have that we don't want. We like to raffle it off to you viewers.
We're not sure yet, but we're something like that.
well, we will.
We'll raffle yours first.
Well, yeah. I don't care. I'm not going to keep her. I'm going to give her away. So like all you viewers out there, we kind of check and we put your names in a little raffle, and we're gonna pull a name.
He's jumping the gun. That's not happening yet. With next video, we're gonna talk about it when we actually post our.
I know, but I'm giving that a teaser.
Oh, I know, but I don't want people to watch this and think this is a giveaway. It's not a giveaway.
And then,
because that's a big deal.
A lot
for
of people
internet.
On our table, and I believe somebody was asking, who was asking about, you know, how do we prepare for our gifts? For the table gifts, because some people do gifting and some people don't. It depends on what table you're at. But we sat at a gifting table, and some people just give random little things, you know, because a lot of people like to give gifts every day that we're there and we're having dinner or get-togethers at the table. So I mean, they can be all the way from like a little keychain from the Lego Barbie that they gave away. You know, they're very inexpensive items, you know, that, you know, people can gather together. Different little fun little trinkets, and you know, like a pot holder that says Barbie, some like tissues, a little first aid kit. Some people, you know, give out, and you know, give little trinkets like that, which are fun. Or you know, they get a little more fun, and they have somebody make them like earrings for all of us, and these are earrings for your dolls, which are really cute.
I thought they were human earrings at first.
Yeah, so you know, some people get creative with that, and they, you know, do things like this for us. Or somebody, you know, gets people to make them clothing, like Christine, our hostess. She had everyone gifted these little fun outfits here, and she had different little styles. That this was my style that I was able to get from her, and she gifted us. So you can do things like that. And me and George, what we did is we gave away bags. This was my bag this year that I gave away for the whole convention years. I just gave one big gift because, you know, it was kind of pricey to create something like this. So, you know, when I got that kind of gift, I just kind of give it once, and that's it. And I think that's kind of enough. And then another, like I said, somebody gave away these little Austin tags. So it's all over the place. And, you know, it depends on what you can afford, of course, and what you want to give out, and you want to be creative about it, or just gather Barbie, you know, trinkets to give to people. Everything is much appreciated. Everyone's there to have fun, and everyone's there to enjoy Barbie. So it's just kind of like that stuff. And people get really excited, and they make custom dolls. I mean, it
so
depends
sad.
on
what do you mean
do.
So sad? Why did you say so sad? What happened?
So yeah, so that's kind of what it is with the table gifts, and that's kind of what
Don't clock our tea, Alyssa Lindsay.
What did she say? Who's that? What's that?
On
the house. On the house.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about George.
No, I think you're talking about the gifts.
And then, you know, what other fun things we do to also have fun is we bring travel dolls with us.
Dolls.
This is my travel doll this year. I brought the Hart Family Grandpa doll with me because he has gray hair. I got gray hair. You know, unfortunately, I wasn't shaven. I was walking around with a full beard because somebody had the clippers before I could do that. Didn't get a chance to clip myself, but hopefully right now I look more like him. But a lot of people were very nice, and they were like, "Oh no, he's older. You look so young." I was like, "Oh, thank you." But no, I thought I looked like that. And he wore his Bill Greening shirt that Melissa, our friend,
Snowball Creations.
Yeah, Snowball Creations is her handle if you want to look her up. She makes a lot of fun little shirts like this, and she also has a lot of Snowball shirts and a lot of her little kitty cats that she puts on these shirts. And I purchased, I'll have to show you that on the video, Easter one that she has with her little Easter bunny ears. And I had such a great time talking to her. We saw her in her sales room, and we were able to catch up and talk more. And then hopefully she said we could get together and get some vintage Doll Hunter t-shirts made that we're able to give out to people.
I'm going to take a breath real quick. I want to read a comment real quick.
Well, no, because you always interrupt me. I can't say nothing.
No, I'm trying to read a comment.
Okay,
because you're going on and on about
well,
other things. We're trying to save
you asked me.
No, I know, but you're giving tea away for things you haven't done yet.
This is the last thing I got.
No, I know, but you're saying stuff about the t-shirts. We haven't gotten there yet. We haven't even done nothing. You're like telling all these things we haven't even done yet.
I'm dropping it.
I hate talking about things we haven't even done yet because it's not even there yet.
You're talking about things where you talk about that has nothing to do with dolls.
It does, because drag has a lot to do with this. All this is my drag show for all this.
Sidebar conversation online.
No, just because you didn't care is a difference, but it does matter. But it matters to me, kind of like I listen to you and your rants.
Read the comment. Why you keep talking to me?
I'm telling you real quick.
Read the comment.
I'm telling you real quick because you're just like I'm just trying to. Because I don't know what this. Because I don't know what this means, girl. Relax. It says, "Did you happen to? You're the one." Oh my god. So this comment says, "Did you happen to get a business card?" I don't know what that says. FTTRT right on the. Hold on. Right on the convention selling the 1 and 2 Barbies laying down. Girl, you gotta
that's
elaborate.
gonna be on the video probably.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, I think she's asking if we got, because she probably saw the video.
Okay.
So she probably was wondering if in the video we got information on whatever doll. You were gonna have to let us know what. You know what? If you looked at the video, look at what timeline it's on, so we can go back to that video or what room we were in.
I think I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know.
Because she said that you happened to get.
Hi, my friends. Oh, hey, Kevin. How's it going? I hope you made it back safely, back to Florida. We can't wait for next year. And then Nola wrote, "Oh my God, I would love that. I would love a T-shirt I'd wear." No, it's not a human size shirt. It's this size shirt. because we're not going to be. We don't want to get into.
We don't know what size.
We don't want to get into. Well, I specifically don't want to get into selling T-shirts. I'm busy enough with my wig business. He has a full-time job.
DM me, girl.
No, don't do that. We're not a T-shirt business, but we thought it'd be easier just to. But we weren't thinking about selling them. We were thinking about because what I wanted to do this year, and I forgot to print them out. And I was going to print out like vintage Doll Hunter stickers, and if someone or someone we know, some people that follow us or people that came up to us and said something about that, we just gift them a sticker. But I think it'd be cuter to do t-shirts as like a keepsake where it's like it's something you could put on your doll or whatever. I think that'd be really cute because she can do custom prints on like stuff, not a sweatshirt. I want to do t-shirts. Chilling. Oh, my mini me would wear that. Well, yay, there were 2 dolls, Cold Springs. But what are you talking about, these 2 dolls? I don't know. I'm sorry.
We said the number 1 and number 2.
Oh, number 2 Barbies. Oh, that was. Oh God.
She said they were on
I put
table.
the card.
Well, she said they were laying on the table, so I don't know. Can't remember who.
Well, it wasn't the only room I remember where there was a number 1, number 2 next to each other. It was the room. I forget the seller's name. They're from California, but if you look, I think I put it at the end of the section or in the beginning. But they have a green bag in front of their room. They're from California. I remember that. And
they're going to be at Sherry's Doll Show coming up.
There you go. Yeah. So you might see the number 1, number 2 there. Yes, Kevin said, I made it back safe. I'm happy I caught your life. Oh, yes. Hey. We're happy.
That's okay.
You know what's funny, Kevin? I told Tim is that there's a section of the video. It's when we were in Leslie's room that one night. And then we just started talking about Lady Gaga. And there's like about 5 to 10 minutes of us just gabbing about. I'm showing stuff, of course, like outfits and stuff from Leslie's room. But you could just hear us talking about Lady Gaga for that duration of time. It's kind of hilarious. I love it.
You cover your mouth when you do that. You can't hear.
I speak loud.
I don't know why you keep doing that.
Because I'm scratching my upper lip.
Open lotion.
Okay, Mom. Thanks. Cold Spring Antique Center 2134 said yes. Oh, yeah, that was the part. Yeah, yeah, I don't remember the seller's name. I think it's Sandy or something. I believe I showed their business card. If I didn't,
is that husband and wife gal?
Yeah,
I was gonna buy the baggy eye Francis.
Yes, them.
Oh, she has some fun
But
stuff.
In front of the room, if you look at the room selling part of the video where their room is, they have that green. It's one of the first rooms you visited. It's earlier in the video, in the first section of it. And they have a green like gift bag sitting in front of their. And if you pause the video, you can actually zoom in and see the name of the business. I'm so sorry if I didn't get the business card. I
think I have a business card. I have to look.
Yeah, I remember them, and I know they're from California. I think they put on toy shows in California, not doll shows. Hold on, Raul Patrick was at your table and showed me the amazing table gifts you gave to everyone. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Patrick, he's new to the convention. He was our oh my God, someone wrote, I'll take her, LOL. I think it was your doll they were talking. And she Kiki wrote so cute. Yeah, her name is Linda. There you go, Linda. Thank you. Thanks, Caesar. You know everything. Thanks, Caesar. Linda Molly. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. That's who it is. Yeah. That's exactly who it is.
A-Planet said, does Trixie Mattel go to convention out of drag?
No.
No.
She's too famous. I think people would bug the crap out of her.
She'd probably get like paparazzi.
There was actually someone at, was it last year's convention or Palm Desert? They were dressed like Trixie because I remember they were being interviewed by somebody, and I looked at her and I was like, "That's not Trixie," but they had the big blonde hair, the like Lady Bunny style like mod dress and the go-go boots. I'm like, "Oh, they're coming for Trixie's gig." That's what that was, but. I know there used to be a drag queen that went to the convention. Her name was Onyx Black, I believe, but she stopped going. And a lot of people, like when I meet them and I tell them about my drag, they always bring her up. So I know of her name. I just don't know who she is. But then another friend told me, they're like, well, they're not like a drag queen, a traditional drag queen in the sense where they do shows. They're kind of more like a cosplay player. They just dress up in drag, and then they dress up as other characters too. Yeah. So they don't perform. They don't do any of that. I was like, okay, that's why I don't know who that is. I know a lot of performers more than anything.
And we also found out Austin was a really big place for a lot of drag. Remember?
Yeah, there's a lot of queer bars in Austin, and it's in that little downtown area. They're like scattered everywhere. Yeah. And then one of the ones I think Allegra went to,
Lux.
I think it wasn't a queer bar, but they had a Tuesday. It was the gay night or something like that.
She said she had a great time.
Yeah, she said she felt like she was in her. Yeah, hey Allegra, but yeah. I love Lynn. Oh, no. She went to 1 year ago. Oh my God, sorry. Let me catch up on your comments, you guys. Sorry, let me scroll back up. LOL. She was a friend. She's a friend of yours. Yeah, she's super sweet. Her and her husband are super cool. Tim was trying to buy the baggy Francie from them, but he held back because it had it's a lot of money, but also had a little rip in it. So
yeah, but I thought it was well worth it. I gave them an offer, and unfortunately, maybe for me or them, I don't know. the gal had stepped away, the wife, and she was out there. So when I walked away, he said come back, but by then we left.
Alyssa wrote she went to one years ago. Oh, really? Okay. I will. If she gets in, she's probably went to the sales room day, like the main sales room day, because you can't go into the convention unless you're a conventioneer. Because even Bill Greening, he was part of the convention this year. He actually
maybe it was that girl they thought was Trixie Mattel.
Okay.
Could have been her.
Yeah, because Trixie at a drag kind of looks very
you can't really recognize her. That's
unless
right.
you really know Trixie out of drag. Kevin wrote, I love Linda. The only Francies I bought this year were from her. Yeah, she has really nice dolls.
Yeah,
they have really nice dolls. Trixie. Nanola wrote, oh yeah, I love Austin 80% 80% because of how gay it is and 20% the vibes. Oh, it made me laugh because there was a lady we have a Facebook group page for the convention every year, and then she had her travel dolls with her like us, like this, but she was deciding what to dress them as, and one of the options was Austin vibe, and they're all wearing like rainbow. It looked like they were going to Pride, and I was laughing. I made a comment. I said, oh my god, not the weird vibe looking like they're going to Pride. LOL, I love it. And then she got all mad. She was like, what's wrong with that? I said, nothing, it's hilarious. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, because one of our Uber drivers said the whole thing, like, slogan there is keep Austin weird.
Yeah, keep it weird. Yeah. But anyways, but yeah. And Kit. Oh, sorry. Let me make sure I didn't miss. Kit and Sons wrote. Random fact: you talked about Lady Gaga, but before all of them, there was Dale Basio from Missing Persons. She was the influence for Gem in the Hall. Oh yeah, Lady Gaga's influence. I'm not arguing that. Lady Gaga's influenced a lot by a lot of 80s artists. Like she's always paid credit to Madonna, to Grace Jones.
Didn't she come out with the Michael Jackson kind of reboot song?
David Bowie. She loves Bruce Springsteen. Like she I think it comes from because her dad listened to was 80s music, and she loves her dad a lot. So
and who doesn't like 80s? Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, she's not. I mean, even before Madonna, we just talked about there was Pat Benatar, and before them, I'm sure there was like Madonna
Summers.
Madonna fashioned herself especially with a Material Girl after Marilyn Monroe. So there's a lot of influences everywhere. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta look into it though, because I know Lady Gaga loves a lot of the 80s influences. It's something that inspires her a lot, and even her aesthetic for sure. I remember seeing a pic of Trixie out of drag at 1 year's. Oh, really? Ago? That was Alyssa.
Oh, Richard Simmons. Oh,
yeah, he did?
So in 2013, we saw like one of his documentaries that they had with his brother and the housekeeper, and I believe the daughter or sister-in-law. And oh yeah, I loved Richard Simmons. I think it was a great personality. And when they were showing his house, I saw not all, but I saw all the doll collections that they were showing, letting us see, throughout his living room, and well preserved, taken care of, where they're in cases. But I also think that there's probably Nyhpia dolls in there, which are from the Nyhpia school of artists, doll artists
in New York, yeah.
Which I think he may have purchased some of those too. But yeah, I would have been so happy but we weren't going to the convention back in 2013. I think me and
we
George
were
barely started our
collecting. Well, we were collecting already though, for sure. It's just I kept telling people this at the convention was that we've been collecting a long time. It's just that when it comes to this circle of people, the convention people, we collected because we had each other. We were friends, and we started learning and, of course, doing this channel eventually. But we didn't really start getting into like becoming friends with other collectors probably until like 5-6 years ago. And then we learned about the convention through them, because we actually had been to the Phoenix convention, but to the main sales room day, because we saw the flyer for the public day, and we just thought it was a cool Barbie, just all Barbie doll show. We're like, cool, Barbie doll show. And then later friends told us, no, there's a whole convention behind that. And we're like, oh wow. And then we tried and got in Palm Springs.
Yeah, luckily we got right in.
Yeah, we're fast with our fingers.
Yeah.
I love 8 Planet 8 Row. I love Missing Persons music. I'll have to look it up. I haven't heard their music.
There you go.
I might head out. Have a great time. Bye, Nola.
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, Alyssa wrote, I heard he brought a bunch from Magia. Oh, he did. That was put up for auction recently. Oh, wow. The doll, they actually did bring a live auction doll. It was Magia's last doll they designed, at the convention. You can see it on the video as well. But that's so sad. Well, I'm sure, just like everybody, usually that's what families do, is they just got to start selling the stuff and make money off of it and help pay for maybe stuff.
Because that's what they were doing. They were making their dolls to sell to collectors to make money to, live and create more dolls. But I heard too that they're going to keep the family business going, that there's other people kind of like Versace, they're going to continue on the family tradition and create more dolls and kind of go
That's
from
true,
there.
right? Yeah, because
I did hear that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's how their family is too. Because he got murdered. Gianni Versace.
Oh, girl, I was like, what you doing?
Gianni Versace got. I forgot. There's a whole thing. I remember because I didn't know that there was a whole show they did about in documentaries. Yeah. And now Donatella is like the head of the House of Versace. Correct. I heard. Oh yeah, I reread that. But yeah, and then what's really cool, like I said, you guys, is they showed us a sneak preview of next year's convention doll, which is a reproduction of his doll. Again, I mean, cool. I love the idea of they're actually doing a Magia doll, because this community really loved the Magia 2000, and it was very devastating for everybody. Even us who barely kind of understood who they were, it was still like, wow, because we understood the impact to some degree of who they were, and so when they passed,
and they also
tragically
collaborated with Mattel a lot. I was told
and when they passed tragically, it was like a shocker, just a shockwave through the community, because it was an awful, tragic accident. But
I mean, I would say there was somewhat of a little cloud over the convention because of all that. People weren't sure how that was going to be, kind of dealt with. But I thought it was so beautiful of all the members and the people who organized this, that they gave tribute to them. They threw a little slideshow together, and it was beautiful. They brought their mother's video out to talk about some things, and of course they recognized them, and everyone was talking about memories, and so it was a good vibe. I mean, you could still feel the presence of that kind of thing going on with them, and how much appreciated people really enjoyed them, and really, talking about old stories when they did the whole Dynasty introduction when they were in drag, because they love doing drag as well, performing it at the Barbie convention, which was really fun.
Yeah, last year they did last year they did a whole skit where they were like jazzercising Barbies. That was really funny. Yeah. But I will say, the one time I kind of like met them, interacted with them, it was just like super sweet, because there's some people where you meet and you could tell they're not very nice, I guess, or very hospitable, but they were. Even it was the room sales, and then I remember they had their table set up with all their gorgeous dolls right there, and I was filming them, and they were just like, hi, say hello, because a lot of people won't even say hi to you, but they were saying hi, and then they had snacks.
Yeah, they had cookies.
They're like, you want a cookie? Oh my God, they got cookies. Yeah, that was really sweet. Nobody does that, so that was really cute.
But you feel so bad because you don't want to.
Who wasn't nice? Spill the tea. Honestly, no. It's not like. You know what? There's too many. No. There's too many. I can't name them all, Caesar. I can't name them all.
Some of them have scooters. Not just kidding.
No, it's weird. It's so weird because even in the room sales, I joke with this with people who don't do this, but when you go room shopping, I hate the rooms where you go in and it's dead silent. There's no TV on, not even a freaking radio, no like he does with Pandora.
Have some mood music going,
or just a mood in general, because it's like
and don't have somebody sleeping on a bed or laying there too comfortable with their socks all out. I mean, come on, you're supposed to be selling something. Send that person on, or have them sit up and at least acknowledge people coming in. It's so kind of awkward. Weird, it's very awkward walking in a room where someone's slumbering and then selling at the same time. Not good.
It's very odd, yeah. But I will say that with the convention, the only advice I can give, because we're used to vending, but Tim's very hospitable as a person, and then I think I got that from him too, where you got to learn how to put that energy out there and how to really create just a friendly environment for people. So next year, just a little quick, this is not crazy giveaway, but I'm gonna try to set up a corner while we're room selling from our room. It won't be showing everybody who's coming in, but it'll be showing us at our little checkout area. We'll be live streaming from the convention from our room, so hopefully for a few hours, because I know people usually live stream for several hours, so I want to try that next year at convention, because they let you live stream. There was actually a lot of Whatnot people live streaming and doing their thing on there. That was the room where you bought your vacation house.
Taylor.
You're like, not again. Just reminding him.
hold on real quick. Oh, hold on. What about Dora the Explorer? Who was it nice for the tea? Maybe in the future they'll have a national Dora the Explorer convention. Oh, girl, I'm going.
Okay,
I got
I'm
my doll.
not.
I'm going. Oh, you're going. We're going. I remember one time at Universal Studios, it made me so sad because they got the mascots, and then Dora came out and she was all happy down here. No one got in line for her.
Well, Dora was happy only because it was painted on her face.
No, it was a giant mask.
I know, well, it's stuck.
No, but she was all
you
like,
don't know who
she was all
anything.
happy, and I ran to her. Oh my god, I love Dora.
She didn't even have a burrito.
Why would she have a burrito?
Oh, sorry. Because you ran to her.
You're the one that likes burritos.
I love burritos.
Oh, who's the one that had? I had pancakes. I had bacon. I had sausage and a little piece of toast and some eggs for breakfast today.
And some French toast.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah,
and some mango pudding.
That's nice that they were friendly. Yeah, no, it was really sweet. At least like I said, minimal interaction, but it's like in that quick moment you could just capture that these are really nice guys.
Yeah.
Maja 2000. They weren't there. They were just there to be positive and be nice guys and be in this loving environment. And that's kind of like I think the kind of thing you have to do to for Stanley, I believe. Stanley, sorry if I said your name wrong on TikTok. How you said it probably you're scared of them being cliquish. I mean that's anywhere you go, but you kind of have to take yourself away from that and not be that person. Because I think if you become the person you want to be around, that's what you're going to curate. That's the people you're going to come around.
And there's those kind of people.
And then the people who the bad people who try to be around you, you learn to go, bye girl, get out of my way.
Like we have the guy that our friend Kevin. I mean, there's just people that are full of light and full of great personality, and they just you just draw to them where you're like, I want to talk to that person because they're just having so much fun. And then next thing you know, your buddies, or you're trying to be the drag daughter of Georgina the doll that wants to adopt you because of the personality is so great,
chilling like a queen now.
And it's so fun. Like I said, you'll come across your people like anybody. You'll come across your people.
Yeah, you just exactly. And and if you're worried about the negativity, please don't. I would say stop yourself there. Don't even worry about that, because when you give people that much power, you've already lost.
Yeah.
So do not let that. I know it's something people think about, and some people can be pessimistic, and it's just sometimes natural to people just to think like that, but try your hardest just to push that ugly thought away and just focus. I'm here to have a good time. And
you deserve to be there. Like I said, create your space, move over. I'm here. That's all you got. Because unfortunately we have a friend that was like, oh no, I'm not going to go to this because that person's there and I'm going to be there. And it's like, fuck that. Yeah. You need to just go and have a good time and blank that person out. Act like they're not even there. Don't even worry about that. Make your space and be there. You should be there. Present yourself, and that's all you need to do.
Yeah, because it's not worth your energy.
They don't own it.
You waste more time focusing on negativity than just exist. Like you said, exist. You're allowed to exist. You're allowed to be out there. And if you're just there to have a good time, even if someone tries it, don't let them. And that's all I got to say. Or if they do, come find me. I'll help you. Don't worry. I'll hold them back and I'll take my earrings off for you. Caesar wrote. Oh, hold on. No, there's a comment up here from Kevin. Not the scooters or when someone's sleeping. LOL. Okay, girl. You know what we're talking about, Kevin. You know exactly what we're talking about. I'm sure you saw a lot of that. Caesar wrote, yes, you guys were giving warm and friendly vibes in Palm Springs. Oh, we met in Palm Springs. You have to see a picture. I remember faces really well. Sorry. I'm like, Facebook is really helpful.
Well, you know what's funny is I was telling George, it's hilarious where people are like, oh my goodness, we watch you on the YouTube, and we're like, oh my god, hi. We get all excited that they're going to be there, and then next thing you know, they turn around and ignore us. They don't want to talk to us no more. Some people.
I don't think
so. I don't want to give out names. I did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I thought to myself, oh my god, am I too much? Do you want me behind the screen where I'm not threatening?
Probably.
Probably.
They like me.
Because we get a little loud.
Oh, we? I'm kidding.
No, but anyways.
I really express gratitude to those people that we came across. And I told everybody, hey, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it, because we're doing this because we like to do it. But now it's like,
I'm glad there are people finding it useful, and it's something, information, it's something that can help them in their journey through this convention or your doll collecting journey. That's kind of like the purpose of why we do this whole thing with our YouTube channel and now going live and all that. Kevin Rowe, oh, thank you guys, I love you guys.
Kevin?
Oh, yeah. Well, I keep saying Kevin.
Oh, his name is Chilling Like a Queen.
Online,
oh my God, you gay.
That's so stupid.
Chilling like a queen. I love it. Chilling like a queen.
When you enter the rooms,
queen.
when you enter Raul, when you enter the rooms and the husband is watching TV and you get in his way.
Oh,
Oh shoot. Okay, why are you watching TV? This is Barbie convention. It's so
send
crazy.
your husband to the bar.
Oh, we actually met one of our table mates. Was funny because they're from us. She was from us. Her and her husband Australia, but she came directly to the Barbie convention. Her husband's like, "I'm going to Vegas first. I'll see you there."
Oh yeah, you gotta spend money.
But then he lost, so he came. He showed up in Austin.
Darn.
But anyways, but yeah, it was fun. We have so much more information. So we're gonna do like a follow up with our convention video and sit down like we did last year. And that's maybe, I'm sure it's gonna have some kind of giveaway. But when we look out for that video, we're gonna explain the rules for that. Then for this video, we're gonna give more advice maybe for potential convention years like we did last year. Kind of like we've been kind of scratching the topics today.
Thank you, Marl B.
Yeah, thank you, Marl. Yeah, Marl.
What's this, Marl B?
No, Marl and B.
Oh, Marl and B.
Because
thank you, Marl and B,
Yeah.
for the t-shirts.
Yeah, we have trouble reading here.
And if you didn't authorize free shirts, you better get to your help because they owe you money.
But yeah, anyways, but I think
No, thank you
but,
all. That was
but
wonderful.
stay tuned for that video. Hopefully we can have it up this coming week. If not, it'll be for sure the next like video besides our live that we post. So if you want to partake in the giveaway, look out for that.
Oh, you ready for that buffet, huh? Is that what we closing now?
No, girl. Well, what else we have to talk about? What else do you have to talk about?
Nothing, I guess.
No, was there anything else?
I don't think so.
Why don't? Oh, sorry, Don't News and Gossip. I forgot.
Don't listen gossip.
How could I forget? I knew I was forgetting something.
Oh, I
Damn.
guess I'm gonna shit on myself.
You're supposed to stop cussing.
Oh,
I
sorry.
told
I
you.
guess I'm gonna
You're not
poop on
that
myself.
funny, bro. You stop cussing. Okay, we showed that already, the convention stuff.
We're gonna have to click that out.
I'm not gonna edit this video. I'm tired of editing. I edited that editing that video. I hope you guys enjoy it because I went through and then I messed up and accidentally kind of messed up the phone. I had to re-edit. It took like another couple hours to re-edit. So please enjoy that video. There's a lot of love and effort that went into that. But Vanessa, which is Ursula's evil human form from the Little Mermaid, they made a giant 16-inch doll of her from the Disney store. You're gonna be able to buy her soon. She's gonna be $150. No, that's not it. And then this brand new Bratz doll came out. It's Dana, I believe it's Dana. And she comes with the whole shop set of accessories and clothes. So there you go. She's on her way.
I bought her. It's on her way.
So there you go. And Integrity Toys released this new boy doll. He's like it's just in a little Speedo, and people are going crazy for him. They're ordering him. They're buying him.
Some little thirsty people out there.
And a little beige pair of chonies right there. So it looks like he's wearing nothing. Here he is with his accessories and his extra underwear and his chanclas.
Soon.
Oh, we showed this already. Let me keep going. I guess I can delete that. Oh, and then the brand new reimagination of the 4 core Bratz characters, Sasha, Chloe, Jade, and Yasmin. They're coming out soon. Their artwork was dropped the other day. Oh, I got more pictures. Where'd they go? Oh, right here. The stock photo leaked this way. It's the 4 dolls right here. The 4 of them right there, super cute. They're gonna be. Oh, actually, people are a little bit like upset because they're actually more expensive than what they should be. They're gonna be like $20 each.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
No, they're usually $15. I think people are mad.
I know, but look at their hair. I really like Jade's hair.
But you know, Bratz collectors can be cheap.
Oh, because they're 10.
Yes, because they're like 10 years old. Yes.
Just ask your mama to buy them for you.
Use your EBT card, girl, or steal it. You guys know how to steal. That's what they always do. A lot of Bratz collectors, they steal stuff.
Oh no, he's talking about some of our buyers that are dolls.
What?
Oh,
what are you talking? No. Oh my God, no!
If you can afford Charlie's, honey, you can afford some Bratz.
Oh, he's spilling tea tonight. So look right here, and then here's the other picture. It took me a while to realize what you were saying. Hold up. Let's scroll back up. So we got that. Oh, it's really fun. So The Disney Expo's coming up, and they have the new line of the Disney Designer Collection. This is a little sneak peek at some of the characters they're pulling out this time. Of course, Ariel. Ariel's a fan favorite. But what's really fun is they got Lottie from the
Hey,
Prince.
Lottie, we like some
The Princess and the Frog. No, not that one. It's the white girl from Princess and the Frog. Her name is Lottie. They're doing a
My
doll.
mom's name is Lottie.
Her nickname is Lottie. Yeah.
Oh.
Which no, but that nickname is because her name is Eleuteria. But Lottie is actually a common nickname I've heard from other
My
kind
mom
of names
doesn't know
too.
why she got that nickname.
Well, because I can imagine the person who gave it to her, they're like, Lottie kind of sounds like it comes from Eleuteria. It's like Lottie. So someone just threw it on her. Because Lottie is a nickname, but it's like a southern nickname. So, I mean, hence why it's in this movie, the Princess and the Frog. So that's going to be really fun. We went to go have food at Ranch Market. We ran into more K-pop Demon Hunter clone dolls. How do you edit this? I need to twist it real quick.
Oh.
Twist it. There
Crop.
we go. Not crop.
Oh, you gotta go to the crop.
There we go. These ones sang. The guy was trying to sell a 4-pack for $45.
$45.
Oh, you know what I was going to tell you? Okay, so we have our K-pop Demon Hunter dolls we showed you already, the actual Mattel ones. But these stupid clone ones, they're selling for a lot on eBay.
I bet.
They're selling for like packs like this. I saw sold for like $60.
Nice.
That's probably why you had them for $45.
Yeah.
And then here's another one right here. She has her guitar right there. It's sideways. It's not that important, but I just want to show you. It was fun because over there at Ranch Market, it's a
click it so you get right.
Because it's Ranch Market's a Mexican supermarket store. And then there's a guy on
a lot of things imported from Mexico.
And then right outside of the cash register, there's like this guy who's not really, he's just allowed to bring toys to sell there, like a swap meet almost. And he has a bunch of toys and then some of these random clone K-pop Demon Hunter dolls.
A lot of religious stuff.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that.
Like the Virgen of Guadalupe.
There you go.
A lot of bracelets and necklaces, and then random little things that are here and there.
Yeah. And then this is the set that you have.
Yeah.
This is the set but these ones sing right here. Right there. And then is that and then I got Rosalia. I already showed her. We got her. Oh, the other fun thing we'll talk about eventually, but they already announced it, is Mattel has a reproduction of the Look Francie doll, the vintage one, and the Look is the one that she came with the polka dot or checkered top and bottom.
Gingham.
It's not gingham, it's checkered.
They called it gingham the seminar.
Oh, they did? Oh, whatever. But it's that one. It's called The Look, the outfit that she's wearing. And they're doing a reproduction of her. They showed us the doll already. We're not getting her. Tin brought up a good point where her hair... What did you say about her hair?
I don't know, when they do these reproduction dolls, it just seemed very lengthy here and thin.
Oh, right here. Look, you can see it right there.
And then they did just this big old ugly curl at the end. So... I don't know, I'm glad somebody likes those reproduction vintage dolls, but if I'm going to be spending money on some Francie, I'm buying the original. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're not like that hard to, especially like a white Francie like this. Black Francie would be different. That's why that one sold out like crazy because she's very expensive to come by.
But, the big attraction to this doll is she's straight-legged. That was the whole thing.
And she's Silkstone too.
Yeah, she's Silkstone straight legs. It was not bent.
It was Carlisle who came up with this idea. What did he come up with this phrase? Is what would Bill do?
Yeah, what would Bill Greening do?
We're not sure if he would do this, but that's good enough. I think.
No, but we appreciate everything he does. But unfortunately, it's not something I would buy. But for everyone who collects reproduction vintage Barbie, you are going to be loving the doll. You're gonna go run for it. And I think you guys are going to be happy with it.
More for you, because we're not going to get any.
Yeah,
oh, this was really fun. I saw this on Twitter. I own this doll, but I found it on Goodwill a long time ago for like $3, and I never knew what it was. It's a little Ariel doll, and she looks like a little like weird little anime character. But she's actually Ariel, the Little Mermaid. Ariel and her sisters. She's like this posable little tail. I don't know what line or where it came from, but I've never seen it packaged, and I thought it was really cute. I've heard this specific doll is very sought after. She's very expensive. So that was really nice to see. I actually commented on the post on Twitter, and I was like, oh my God, thank you for posting this. I've never seen her package. I own one. I don't know where she's from. Mine is missing the skirt that she has on right there. I forgot to pull her out. She's in my display case in the other room over there. But Oh, the other thing was, and this is actually this made around on Twitter. This started getting posted around on Twitter a lot. But one of our Valley of the Sun group members, fellow Barbie collectors here in Phoenix, found the styled by Andrew Makami After Party Barbie. She has a superstar face. They found it at DD's discount for $12.99.
Wow.
But that, he posted the basics set that was for seemed like $12. But no one ever found it. Like,
oh, so he's probably faking that.
No, with the tags on there.
Yeah,
no,
but
it was
a tag.
But it was probably a one-off thing too.
You fake a tag.
Because one of our fellow collectors, he commented in there. He said, "Nuh-uh, girl. Last time you did this, I went looking at 12 different Rosses and never found that."
Yeah,
doll.
so this could be a witch hunt or a bitch hunt.
Oh, stop cursing! It's gonna demonetize
you said
the
B
video.
word isn't bad. You say it all the time.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
I said the B word.
Okay, relax.
Ugh.
Relax, buddy. It's not that serious.
Alright. Stop trying to be all crazy like the word people.
Okay, keep that shit at work. Oh, now I cursed. Keep that stuff at work. Him and his stressful work days. I'm like, don't bring that home. You keep that over there. But look at right here, the dolls. Actually, the dolls. They showed up for sale. I hate people posted on Twitter, but they don't say where they found them. They're like, look at the store I found them. I'm like, beware. Useless information. Because they're cute.
They get the repo hairs wrong is because those fibers are no longer available.
Oh, someone wrote that?
Yeah, they use cheap hair from...
Oh, yeah, from China.
Well, there's a lot of hair from China, but some of it's good and some of it's bad.
I guess that's true, yeah. I was
going to say something else, but I don't want to say
I know
that.
what you're going to say. I know exactly what you're going to say. I knew why you paused. That's why I said China.
Stop.
I'd introduce myself. You guys are fun. Oh, yes. Please do if you ever run into us. And let us know that you've watched our channel. Maybe I'll have a sticker for you or a little t-shirt.
I'm not so nice.
8 Planet 8 wrote Francie Silk Sonia. And then Flamenco 64 wrote, I hope to sit at the Phoenix table next year. Oh, yes. Flamenco, who are you? Let us know. Because if you're part of Valley of the Sun, I put a thing. I'm trying to get a count of maybe how many tables we're
Now
gonna
that
need.
I'm finding out they're letting anybody get on Valley of the Sun.
Yeah. But it's supposed to be for people in Arizona, but anybody can come in. Well, it's not like because this is when I tell people we have a doll club, they assume it's a chartered doll club, and it's not. It's literally just a Facebook group that was started, and then we sometimes get together and have little gatherings and do fun stuff like that. But it's just like friends essentially. Kevin wrote, I couldn't win the pre-order on the Integrity Boy, but they finally have made to order
you
Misaki.
Had to win a pre-order?
Yeah, because they only have limited and a lot of people want it, so they do like a raffle system for the pre-orders. Yep. I plan on buying one to keep in box. Oh, for the Francie. Nice. I don't understand why they get the hair run. It's a long flip hairdo. Okay, basically, I belong to that group. Well, who are you? What's your name, Flamenco? Expose yourself.
And are you from Arizona?
Oh. Well, the only reason why because I told him there's a person on a group who used to live in Arizona. She don't live here anymore. and I don't care. Say what you want about her. And then she follows our group. But the reason why I remembered is because I spoke to one of the co-chairs this year already, and she gave me advice because you have to apply to be host so we can do the Phoenix tables. And she told me do these couple things. So I relayed that information back to our group just to kind of prepare everybody. Hey, I know this is your way, but I want to start getting a count now to see how many tables potentially we're going to need. And then that person that he mentioned, another person, the vegan, I'm sure ran to her because she's a co-chair too, and was like, he's telling people stuff. I'm like, I didn't say anything wrong. I'm just getting a count for what's to expect.
Such a hater.
Yeah.
Such a hater.
She was the one complaining.
Yeah.
About everything.
And eyes rolling and just...
And then you showed me that movie?
Oh, God. No, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. We don't want to hurt no one's feelings.
It's I belong to that group. Yes.
Yes, she lives in Phoenix or Arizona.
Oh, shit. Is that
Have you been to one of our Barbie gatherings?
Yeah, cool.
Do we know you?
Just give us your first name. Do we know you, Flamenco?
Have we met?
We probably, Flamenco, if we met.
Well, because you're under Flamenco.
Oh,
we don't know who
so you want to
is.
remain maybe anonymous. So maybe next time we see you, be like, hey, I'm Flamenco, because that's what Alfredo from our convention did. He was like, I forgot what his username was, but it was red something, and I was like, who are you? Because he's like, I'll see you guys in Austin. I'm like, well, who are you? We don't know who you are, red whatever. And he was like, that was me. I was like, oh, okay, now I know who you are.
Gotcha.
Anyways, next, okay, so Bratz.
Lisa, I met you at the party.
Oh, Lisa. Okay.
Not Lisa Carpenter.
Well, no, Lisa's tag name is Lisa Carpenter.
Oh yeah,
she's all public. You guys, does anybody know what these are? I saw this on the internet. Look it right there real quick. Look at this. She looks like a drag queen. I don't know what I almost thought it was RuPaul for a second because it looked like a big drag queen doll. And then there's like
you gotta get closer to the screen.
Okay, hold on. Main camera real quick. Right there and then right there. I'm sure at a glance you guys can see who she is, but I don't know who that is because there's actually a couple of them, and it's like they're walking.
Oh, that's me.
A runway. It looks like they're Barbie. It's a kind of like Barbie collaboration. Are these like one of a kind customs?
Maybe they're leaks.
Is this something new coming out? I don't know what this is.
They're trying to compete with Gem and the Holograms.
It's the Blondes Barbie. Oh, okay.
The Blondes Barbie.
Is it new or is it old? I've never seen these before.
It's the
one of a kinds or what happened?
Caesar knows everything.
Thanks, Caesar. But the next thing on the docket, they actually showed us the ugly Christmas sweater Barbie in person. It lights up. It's actually really cute. It's really dumb. The base doll's ugly. Like, I don't care for the base doll, but the thing is the Christmas sweater. It's so cute. They stole that idea from Target because remember Target sells those little doll size Christmas sweaters. The one thing we didn't get to show, we'll plug it in our next video we post, but it's the stamp collections.
Oh my god, damn.
We'll show them in the main video. It's the stamp collection. They actually had a whole little setup. We'll plug in these photos in our next video so you'll be able to see them better. But they had a display of all the stamps and they're like human size, like adult size. You can stand next to them, take pictures, and then
we missed it.
It was only up for like such a short time.
Thank you, John, for letting us miss it. I'm just kidding.
No, he was missing it too. He wanted to go.
He missed it too. Yeah.
How many? Oh, look at that. They had a cover too.
Oh, cover.
Look at cover.
They didn't give me no cover.
Oh, bitches.
Are those envelopes?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I was gonna show you this. So that doll you bought, the Dana one. This was the original idea for her, and they were using this picture for this recent drop.
Well, that looks like that Rosalia doll.
No, I know, but what I'm telling you is that they had this on the like when you were buying it. Some of them had this photo, and it wasn't this. Obviously, it's what you bought. So a lot of people were confused. We're like, "What's coming out? Are we getting this or that other doll?" But it's indeed the one we already showed you with the
with the underneath hair color. Yeah.
Well, she has it too. It's just that she's wearing a different outfit, and then she doesn't have the blunt bangs, and her hair's in a ponytail.
Gotcha.
But so there's that. Oh, there's the flyer. But here, one more picture of Dana, the prototype of this Dana with her wardrobe. Oh, here it is. This is the flyer for the next convention. The theme, it's called Superstar: An Era of Dreams, the 2027 National Barbie Doll Collectors Convention, June 22nd through 27th, 2027, at the Arizona Grand Resort in Spa in Phoenix, Arizona. There was a comment?
Yeah, the guys replied back. They said they are designer one-of-a-kind dolls.
Gotcha. I figured. Yeah, I figured. That's why I was like, yeah, I've never seen anybody sell those or anything. Another fun thing in Disney is they have a brand new 16-inch Alice in Wonderland 75th anniversary doll, only 3,700 worldwide. Here's Alice right there. Oh, let me zoom in on Alice right there. She's very pretty. People seem to really like her. She's getting good receptions online. But these are expensive dolls, so they tend not to sell very fast unless it's like very unique. Like the Werecat lady with the Haunted Mansion. Gotcha. She sold very fast. She went for sale when we were at a convention. Some of our Arizona friends were telling us about her because we started talking about Disney and the doll.
I can see. Oh, she looked very plain Jane.
Yeah. These are very nice quality dolls, I will say. Like they're like if you look, but the bad thing about these dolls, it's like some of these, a lot of these
her eyes are blue eyes though, and her red lipstick.
A lot of these newer 16-inch
hair.
A lot of these newer 16-inch.
I don't know about dress.
A lot of these newer 16-inch Alice Disney dolls don't really retain a lot of resale value. Like they're not sought out that after, unless for very individual rare ones. Next year, it'll be the 6th anniversary of the Twist and Turn Barbie. Yes, you know what? They made it a point for the Superstar because next year's the 50th anniversary for the Superstar, which is why they decided to do that. But yeah, people have been talking about the 60th anniversary of Twist and Turn Barbie now. But then like, they already did mid-century. It's like vintage again. I'm sure that's why they chose Superstar because it's something fun and it's very perfect. Like, how would you theme Twist and Turn, like a mod extravaganza or whatever? So Superstar makes more sense because it's very disco-y, it's very celebratory.
And I thought it was also the anniversary for the Superstar as well.
I just said that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the first thing I said.
Sorry.
Jeez.
No,
I'm kidding.
I'm excited because
Me too.
one, I'm not gonna lie, I do not own any of the Superstar Barbies, and reason being is because they're so expensive, especially that whole line, to gather the clothing, the dolls too. So I'm gonna have to fork out a little money and maybe buy one just so I have one for next year, but just to get with the vibe. But yeah, she's really hard, and I thought, that was different because it was one of my things that I go towards. But a lot of people love the Superstar Barbie, and she was one of the different faces that they came up through that time period as well. I mean, that changed Barbie a lot with that Superstar look.
But Caesar asked. Oh, hold on. Are you happy with the theme of the next year convention? Well, yeah,
yes.
It's very celebratory. It's very fun. Even though I don't do Superstar, it's not my thing. I think the theme is very fun because disco. Hello, I love disco. Disco was full. It's a lot of queer music and sounds come from that era of music, especially the dance music, the rhythmic sort of like instrumentals of music, and it's something that's embedded so much in queer music that I think naturally people like me, especially me and him, we really love music a lot, especially like when it comes to dancing and upbeat music. So disco's very fun already to begin with,
and I trust Pamela and Justin. I think they're going to do a great job.
Oh yeah, they say they have some fun things planned for us already. And then the next thing on the docket, in case you missed it, this was the vacation house. It wasn't this one. I had to. You could actually see a video. We posted a short, and he shows it off at the very end of his one of his halls. But this is the vacation house. It's quite large. Oh, look at this! It's a doll that gives birth. I want to show you guys. Look at this. See if you can see this video.
That's not looked at.
No, but it doesn't come out of anywhere. It's just in her belly, and then the little baby's in a sack, and you have to bust in. It comes out.
How disgusting!
How is that disgusting? The childbirth's not disgusting.
I know when you're breaking and popping a sack.
How is that gross? It's life.
I don't think life is like they don't bust babies out of sacks.
Well, they come out of somewhere else, so they can't do that with a doll.
So they just basically copied the pregnant Barbie and just added a sack.
Yeah. It's a new doll coming out. Look at that, and then they're going to bust it right now. Look at that. Squishy, squishy. It's like in a little embiotic sack. That's what's called embiotic sack.
TMI for TIM.
Oh, stop being a baby. Stop being a
well, that...
No, it doesn't. Yeah, so there it goes. Yeah, it's a.
You showed the whole nasty thing.
It's not nasty. Stop saying that. What's so nasty about childbirth? It's natural.
That's not childbirth.
Yeah, it's supposed to
popping a baby out of a sack.
Well, the baby is in a sack when it's inside the womb. Oh, you're such a child. Let's go to the next subject. Yeah. And right here, well, it's a cute doll. I thought it was a nice concept. But the thing I'm not a fan of these kind of dolls is it goes back to like let's say the Barbie movie. Then the intro to the Barbie movie. It's a lot of times dolls were designed to groom young women into wanting to expect to be mothers as they grow up, which that's very it can be very sexist. It can be very misogynistic to do that to especially children, to kind of groom them to positions.
Thank you, Dusty.
Yeah, no, really, no. But and that's a part of me that also doesn't like this doll because it's just enforcing those stereotypes that you kind of groom little girls into thinking, oh, see how fabulous and how glorifying being a mother is. Which, of course, being a mother is great, I suppose. I mean, being a parent, I can understand that, but grooming it from a young age, I think, is very dangerous to do to a society, to do to people. It's not very nice, and then you start putting people in boxes and blah blah blah, and it creates repressed and mad people. So that's part of the reason why I don't like these kind of dolls. I get it, but dolls should be something else. I don't think they should be grooming people like that. Next up,
no one should be groomed.
No, especially in that way. Especially because we live in a society where women have been very, very much treated in these sort of scenarios and it's not fair. Women have had to fight for a lot of rights to fight these sort of things. So
Part of me doesn't like it.
Melissa said, "I given birth 3 times. It is gross. It's beautiful, but it's nasty."
Why?
You know what? I also see natural childbirth. Thank you, friend Lori. You know, I was there for my niece's summer's birth, and I saw the whole thing, and I don't think it was nasty, but it was different. She was in a lot of pain. She was like, ah! And I did see things that maybe I shouldn't have saw because I was like, oh, Lord. But you know what? It was very beautiful. It was just such a nice vibe and surreal feeling when Summer came out and the whole birth. It was great. We did not bust her out of a sack, but you know, it was beautiful after the whole thing. I mean, you just get so caught up in it. It's gorgeous.
A Planet A wrote,
Gorgeous.
well, I hope Mattel will do more repros of the TNT dolls next year.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I wrote that because when we had the Mattel segment, they asked for you to write down, you know, what do you guys want from us? And I wrote that down. TNT Barbie reproduction. I wrote it.
Nice. Okay, so next up on the line is we got the new collaboration with Universal Studios Monsters X Monster High. I actually like the stock photo for the mummy now.
Oh, nice.
She looks very, very nice. I'm not mad at it
Universal
anymore.
Studios, you said?
Yeah, because they have the mummy, then they have which she's people already have her for some reason. They're reselling her on eBay and stuff. Frankenstein right here,
Saw at the park.
maybe, and then Dracula, right here. Her face looks very good. I actually like her face a lot.
Yeah, they look a little bit better than the
They look
play line.
scary and fierce. Yeah. These look because they're collector dolls. Probably they went back to the G1 roots. Next thing on the docket, there's an update with Mattel has officially confirmed the Barbie Sugar Plum Princess 25th Anniversary Nutcracker doll. It will be an Amazon exclusive. It is not a reproduction. It's just a 25th anniversary of the Nutcracker doll. We showed you a sneak preview of that one of these past weeks, and yeah, it's not a reproduction for sure, but we're not gonna buy it regardless. Next up is Tim is getting ours soon. It's the Hello Kitty Sasha doll. People are starting to receive her now.
She's on her way. She's in Phoenix, but she's not here yet.
She actually looks
Saturday,
very cute.
which is tomorrow.
She looks very cute, actually. Like the final execution came out really good. Her shoes are so big, which I love. They're like these chunky platforms. Oh, this is not doll related, but I'm excited. There's a new Velociraptor from Mattel Creations coming out. I love dinosaurs. Look at that. I don't know how much it is, but it's from Jurassic Park 3. I'm very excited. It looks so cool. Next up, Tyla. We talked about Tyla. They just dropped and announced it today. The singer Tyla, she's getting her own Bratz doll. And you're getting one doll. They're just showing you the 2 different outfits. Yeah. She'll come dressed in the gown, her Met Gala outfit, and then she'll come with the extra outfit. And then she looks so cool. She looks so cool, so pretty. Look at Tyla right there.
Tyla.
She also had a collaboration with La Lisa too. They made a song together. It was on her album, Lisa's album. And then here we go. We got all her setup with her extra set of clothing and accessories. And then here she is wearing the other outfit. She kind of gives Aaliyah a little bit to me. It's like very 90s kind of like inspired, like the flip hair and stuff like that. Like if Aaliyah had
she has braids.
Like
Aaliyah doesn't have braids.
Yeah, but that I said not just like Aaliyah. You're a hater.
You're a hater because you're trying to say Aaliyah looked like that.
Aaliyah's pretty.
Yeah, I know, but Aaliyah didn't have no braids in her hair. Like that.
What's wrong with braids? Nothing's wrong with braids.
No, I'm just saying.
I said the flip hair. The flip hair is very Aaliyah.
Lush hair.
She never had flip hair?
Well, it was lushly.
But she never had flip hair.
I'm sure she did, but she always had that.
You know who that was more? That wasn't that more TLC? They did like the flips and stuff like that.
No, TLC never had no flips. She had a ponytail, and then the other girl had her curly hair.
Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about then.
Short T-boz hair.
No, I don't know then. Oh, anyways, but
ain't too proud to be.
But I actually do like that they gave her because she wears braids a lot, and look at they did like the braid work like that. And they put the little baby hair in, like kind of like when you.
Ooh, they even did a lot of gaps, so when you wear too much braids, your hair starts to gap. It's true.
You're such a bitch. And then she has her little purse, which is an hourglass, because that's what her accessory was at the Met Gala. Oh my god.
No, I had a boss that would wear.
You know what? Braids. Oh, okay. So you're not gonna.
She started going to wigs because her hair because they'd be so heavy.
Oh, she wear locks?
She really long, I don't know what locks, but she would wear a lot of braids that were so heavy because she enjoyed them, but then the hair started to like pull away and separate, so she had a lot of baldness and gapping.
And what's interesting, look what they did. They did the braids,
And
but,
that's
they,
what
but then
everyone did
but
to
then they
her.
tied it off at the end, and they did a flip at the end to kind of give it like that sort of like mixture of different hairstyles.
I like her little skirt.
I actually don't like her makeup. I think the green's really weird choice for her.
I
eyes.
love green.
Well, I don't like it on her face,
eyes.
but I think she looks really good. Like what I'm trying to say, she's like a pretty doll.
Yeah.
Because Aaliyah's doll is very pretty as a Barbie, so her doll, Tyla's doll, and look at the box. Look at, I'm showing you the box.
She said that was like Brandy's
Look at
hair.
the box.
Oh, okay.
Gosh, pay attention. Here's the box, her packaging. I'm not too crazy about the packaging, but I'm sure it'll look better in person. Usually the stock photos don't look that great with the packaging. Because I thought that about Jean Paul Gaultier, but it looks better in person. I might put that up for sale soon, just to let you guys know. It sells for a lot of money now.
Yeah. But she's not as pretty as well, she's prettier than Brandy though.
Oh, people are talking shit about
Brandy
right now.
I'm talking about she's like Brandy had braids in her
no,
all
but
the time.
there was a photo
That's
of
what
Brandy.
Melissa said.
There's a photo of Brandy that came out recently, and people are just dragging her. They're calling her
Why?
like, cause she looks crazy.
Oh well.
Anyway, but here's the without the cover in the front, right there, hard little accessories, and then let's see what else is there. Is the back? Oh, the artwork's cute. With the artwork in the back of Tyla right there.
We know it's been a while.
And I'm trying to hurry up. Oh, I think that's the last. Yep, the last piece. The new holiday Barbies, right here. The new holiday Barbies are here. Yay! So for this photo leak,
Merry Christmas.
The white Barbie, and then
in
we got
July.
the black Barbie. This one's the Brooklyn mold. I know that for sure. I know that mold. And then here's the Ken, holiday Ken.
Why
right
did they
there.
make his hair like that again?
I think it's the way. I don't know. It's maybe easier and cheaper.
No, they always do that.
He has a cute
shave on the
face.
side
I love his face. His face is really cute.
Yeah,
I want to get him.
But what's with the hair?
Well, I wish it comes out like that. I like that, like that swoop. But look at,
a lot of hair.
but see, that's a swoop, and that's not a swoop. That's like a different kind of swoop. That's like a nice Marcel wave right there, and
that
that's
one looks
not
like they cut it right there.
nasty. But this one's cute. He's a brunette. He looks like the Latino maybe in the group. Again, I wish they would just, instead of doing like black Barbie, white Barbie, this Barbie, like actually pick other Barbie characters. Do Barbie, do Black Francie, holiday Black Francie, or I don't know, pull out characters for Ken, do holiday Alan, holiday Brad, change it up. Don't just go through this skin tone color palette and call each one Barbie. Like actually bring out the other characters, like with yours you bought last year. They actually did use her, that red-headed holiday doll from last year. They used her for one of the centerpieces at the table.
But they didn't call her Midge.
No, but she is Midge. It's her face mold, her newer face mold. So there was that. But that's it.
It's part of it, Tim.
That's
What's part of it, Melissa?
That's
the braiding. Red. What is it? Another red holiday dress. Okay.
What about the?
It's like the Asian dolls that they make red all the time. But George said that's the color, so that's the way it goes. And what about the Whitney Houston?
We already showed that last week.
I can't wait.
We showed you that.
Buy it.
We showed you last week. She has a little simple little pink dress, but she looks very cute.
Yeah, she's very cute.
So I don't have any photos right now of that. Make sure I didn't miss any comments over here real quick. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, Tim, there you go.
All right, everyone. That wraps up this long video.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great weekend, and it's raining over here, so find cover.
Yes, and thank you very much for tuning in and lasting this long with us. We enjoy and appreciate everything that you guys give us. We love the comments, love the interaction with that, and I love the really good comments.
And come back and watch the vlog on our YouTube channel.
4 hours.
Watch the vlog. It's on our YouTube channel, Vintage Doll Hunters.
And thank you everyone who actually watched everything, huh?
And then we're gonna be posting a follow up to that. I don't know when, so don't quote us, but it'll be coming then.
Yeah, we need to.
Bye, you guys. Bye, everybody.
Friends.
Bye,
Goodbye,
Raul.
Cesar. Goodbye, Melissa. Goodbye, Carl. Goodbye. What was that? Sitting Queen. And thank you to all our new
Kevin,
friends.
yes. And then
that,
Caesar, Carla, Alora, A Planet A. Bye, you guys. See you next week.
We can't even read everybody.
Richard.
No, that's my brother.
Bye-bye.
Happy birthday.